And welcome in everyone to Hybrid Let's Play. I am Hybrid, and on today's stream we are potentially going to be finishing off book. Oh god, what is this called? The Bookwalker, Thief of Tales. Oh god. It's fine. It's fine. I know what game I'm playing. What other game looks like this? Zero games look like this. So when last we left, we were gonna go into this spoopy mansion and go steal a clock. Why? I don't know. Reasons that are not still yet clear. They did get a little clearer last time when we came, I think, and read this, if it's still here. Yeah, because last time we got Excalibur, and in the first episode we got Hammer of Thor, and now apparently those are being used in another book. So I don't know if we're just like stealing stuff for other authors to use. It's a really weird system. But we're gonna go in and see what's in this spoopy mansion. So I know that we're supposed to have 6 jobs. We're on job 5. So we'll see what happens. We are at the abandoned mansion, and what a mansion it is. Let's open the gate. Oh, just look at that. It looks like police tape. That's usually not good. What? Hey, it's a cute place. Thanks, Roderick. Etienne? Are you okay? Yes. That's not the mark of a man who's okay. There's a basement door. What the? That person just ran through me. Oh god, oh god. A woman runs past without even glancing at you. I trapped him. I trapped the monster. Run away. Well, now you just let him out. Monster? So the jobs didn't get easier. Welcome in, Zephyr. Welcome in with your first. Welcome. Hope you are having a good Friday Eve. Hope it has been well. And hope that you have a good start to the weekend here soon. Thanks for stopping in. The door is locked from the inside. Stuff's locked. Can I go anywhere around here? No. Gotta go to the basement. Super spoopy basement. Water pipes. Friday Eve going good. Just scarf down some not. Oh, nice. Anytime it's not that place. Thumbs up for me. Hello LK. Hello friendo. Hello. Welcome in on the Friday Eve. We're doing, I don't know, maybe this is appropriate. We're doing spoopy mansions here on Friday Eve. I don't know. Hope you all enjoying a leap Friday Eve. Only comes around once every 4 years. I was about to make a CC stream joke. We're not going to do that. Old rusted pipes run along the wall. One of the pipes is dripping. Actually, the water's full on flowing out of it. It's too late to save this pipe. It's too late to save this pipe. The steps collapsed under their own weight. Okay. Door. Okay. Girl, get back here and let me out. Leave the childish jokes to the child. Exactly. I'll find you and your friends too. Do you really think this kid can stop me? Is this the monster? Who are you? Dang it. Etienne. Uh-oh. You know him? Etienne! The man's eyes seem to burn through you. You look away, but not before noticing that the man's hands are trembling with anger. See, I feel like if this was our book, if this was a book we had written, we would have recognized it from the cover. So what is this? I think we should get out of here quickly. Stop right there, you so-and-so! Answer me! What did you do with Amanda? Where's my wife? Psst. New edition, new illustrator license. Hold on. What does all this mean? Not now. Not now. Not now. Not now. Not ever. We are gonna take this boxes. Nope, not looking at the cell door. Going upstairs. Bye. Cabinet, nice. Stuffs. So that's to the basement. That's a door to the hall. This is the cabinet. More stuffs. Love it. Boarded up window. The window is boarded up tight. So this is like a The Hills Have Eyes situation. It's locked and won't open without a key. Stuff's locked. So much stuff is locked. What a mansion. Wait, that's the guy. Hey, is this the clock? Can I just take this and leave? Why does that fellow in the basement know you? This book. I wrote it. What do you mean? I created this mansion, but I was arrested before I had a chance to finish the book. So how did your client get this book then? We've only been stealing from books that are on the market. I imagine the rights to it went to my publisher, and they decided to have another writer finish it. So that's why the dreadful man in the basement knows you. You created him? Yes. But not like that. It was the story of a generous aristocrat who lived in a beautiful mansion. What a mansion. With his wife. You definitely wouldn't catch me writing about a murder in a blood-soaked basement. Do you think the new author changed a lot? I think so, yes. Who's this Amanda he mentioned? Is she here somewhere too? She's not here anymore. It's better if we talk about that later. This clock wasn't meant to be here either. Let's take a look, since it's what we're here for. Alright. You see an ancient clock. The steel frame around it is covered in small inscriptions, some of which are impossible to make out. There's something written here. The clock master's lifetime, something, something, with the time on the clock itself. It's too bad it stopped. I'm guessing we need to bring back a working clock. Etienne? Yes, a working one. You notice 3 huge holes in the mechanism. Huge holes. There are 3 gears missing. We'll have to search the whole mansion. Well, you should know your way around here pretty well since you created all this. Are we at the end of the book? That's right. The plot has ended, and the heroine managed to lock the monster in the basement and escape. Nothing else happens in the plot after this. A happy ending. We need to go back to somewhere on page 150 or so. That's where the mansion will be in the best shape for us to search it. Even the staircase is in ruins right now. I didn't know you could do that. So are we going to jump between pages? I didn't know you could do that either. Jumping is the easy part. The hard part is landing on the same spot on another page. If I miss or land up, or if I miss or end up between pages, without my powers, it could end badly. Should we risk it? Yeah, why not? Well, not yet. I want to look around a little bit first. Time has not been kind to this staircase. We really should check the second floor. That's where that monster has to study. Got it. So the gears we're missing might be there. What do we do? I think the easiest way is to prevent the staircase from collapsing in the first place, since we can move between pages now. You look into the hole and see the outline of the basement room below. That's what we'll do. Yeah, so we'll do that in a minute. Bench. Bench. Okay, so we can get a crowbar, lockpick, pliers. So the normal stuff we get here. Okay. Not like Future World, where we just get the one thing. Door to the kitchen. What's in the kitchen? This was a room for entertaining guests. Looks like the master of the house became less social. And his definition of entertainment changed too. Cabinet. Take it. Take everything. Table with papers. An old dusty parcel is lying on the table, tied tightly with twine. Tight, 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 tight. Well, we don't have something to cut the twine. That's a bloody chair. Cabinet. Delicious. Portrait. The master is clearly not a modest man. The master. Alright, I think that's all that's in here. Besides the thing we can't do yet. I don't think we can make pliers yet. I don't think we got enough stuff. Actually, we're only one piece of metal away. We're actually really close. Here's the entrance. Can we open the entrance? You open the front door from the inside. Oh, yeah, we did. Okay. Cool. Dope. All right, time to go back in time. The weighty clock rests on the pedestal. Go to 1995. I think it worked. We're on page 120 now. It's a little more pleasant here, don't you think? Etienne, you don't want to keep doing this, do you? No, I don't. But I don't really have a choice. Do you think the client knew this was your book and sent you here on purpose? I don't think he cares either way. Help me! Let me out! Who's that? Another victim? Let's go find out. But first, let's look around. Before we do... Oh, look at how much nice this place is. Cabinet is locked tight. Door won't budge. No lock picks for us. Fireplace. Got burnt papers. That's nice. Portrait. Still audacious. Anything else we can click on? No. Okay. So back to the hall we go. Yes, we can go to the entrance. It's locked. The master didn't want to let anyone out. Let's look at this portrait. Portrait of the house's master before he changed. We can go up here. Upper hall. Box. An empty box that smells like tobacco. One of the master's letters. It's an invitation to a ball hosted at his mansion. What a mansion it is. Study door, I think, actually. This is the mansion master's study. It's so sparse. Apparently, whoever rewrote your book didn't know much about creating pleasant settings. I don't think it's all that bad. Oh. Gears. These gears won't fit in the clock. But I can take that stuff and take that stuff, and I think I can make something. Writing desk. This is the mansion's master desk. Search the desk. Old documents are scattered across the desk, and the desk's only drawer is completely empty. There's nothing here. Nothing. Okay, so yeah, we need a lockpick, and we need pliers so far for sure. Can I make any of these things? Run! Run, Etienne! Run! Run across the hall! Alright. I can only make one of them. We'll make the lockpick since those things are here. So we can go open this now. I believe. It was right here, right? Yep, pick the lock. With all your experience picking locks, this one opens in just a few seconds. And we get a bunch of stuff to make ink. All right. So then we can go. I think the other one was in the kitchen, right? So we can go over there. And I think it was what, right here? Oh, was it this cabinet? Yes. Okay. Dusting off your hands. All set. Another empty bottle. All right. So can we make anything? I think all we got is ink stuff. But we'll check out because we got some bottles. Yep. Ooh, we can almost fill up both. We'll just do the one. All right. Cool. So we almost have enough for a crowbar. We just need one tool, one crowbar part. All right, let's go to the hallway. Shelves. Hey, anybody? Hey, Jonathan? Guys? Shelves. Check the shelves. Thank you. That's totally enough. Interesting. Just put that there for now. Another bottle. Still boarded up. Storage door. Interesting. Boarded up window. Is anybody there? Help me, Jonathan. The voice is coming from behind those shelves. I hear it. Boarded up window. Window is boarded up tight. Writing desk first. A plain writing desk stands against the wall. There's nothing of interest on the desk or in the drawers. Not this time, at least. All right, young woman. Oh my God, who are you? I'm here to help. Help! My hands! She shows you the handcuffs behind her back. How did you end up here? Fiddling with the handcuffs. My brother and I were looking for something. Oh my God, Jonathan! He's still around here somewhere. Promise me you'll find him. I promise. Thank you. By the way, you haven't seen any gears around here, have you? Big ones for a clock? No, sorry. It's okay. Although, when I was searching the study upstairs, I found a secret compartment in the desk, but it was empty. What do you mean searching? Hold on. Did I say searching? I must have misspoke. I was there earlier, but I didn't find anything. You finished fiddling with the handcuffs and the girl is finally free. Did you check the false bottom in the desk drawer? No. Well, you should. Well, I think it's time to get out of here. I'll take care of your brother. The girl nods briefly. She looks around the room for a second and with barely noticeable disappointment disappears behind the door. More of your characters? They seem fairly well written. Really bad at lying though. No, I don't know her. Well then. Let's go check back upstairs. In this false cabinet thing. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to go through like different time periods to find all the gears. Probably. All right, writing desk. Examine the secret compartment. You notice the bottom of the drawer has a strange edge. You press slightly on the bottom and discover an impressively large secret compartment underneath. Impressive. This could fit a whole gear. It could. If someone had put one in here. Should we check out this desk at another time? Since it had to be here at some point? I hope so. Alright. So I guess the question is, do we even go downstairs? Should we go downstairs? Or do we just like, can we just go to another time? Go to 2000. Yeah, I guess we need to check, don't we? Oh. You look at the empty cell. The scratches on the floor and chains hanging from the walls make this a frightening place, even without. I wonder where our monster is in this time. I think we're better off not running into him. Looked like he was ready to kill you right there and then. Do you think the new author made him like that? No, nothing's changed there. Oh. But he's not supposed to hurt the other characters. You examine the manacles on the wall. This change in him bothers me. Take him. You see sealed boxes that smell like dirt. Nothing to open it with. Alright, well. Water pipes. Here's what's ruining the staircase in the future. Looks like there's a water pipe leak. The pipes are indeed leaking badly. The smell of dampness lingers in the air. You examine the small crack in the pipe. You instinctively clench your fists, preparing yourself for the burning pain from your shackles. Now let's do it. We just need a little bit. It's not a huge hole. You place a small drop of your ink on the crack in the pipe. The ink slowly takes on the appearance and properties of metal. Come on, faster. I think that's it. The crack's gone. Phew. You exhale and pull up your sleeves to look at your hands. Are you alright? Yeah. It's best not to show what you see to Roderick. You push your sleeve, wet with blood, back into place. Oof. We should go check on the staircase in the future. Hope this works. Alright. Stairs. Door. Clock. Alright, go to 2000. Moist. Yes. Welcome, welcome, Moist Knight. Welcome, welcome. Hope your Friday Eve is going well as well. Hey look, it worked. The staircase is fixed. Let's go see what's left of the second floor. Time traveling. Doesn't look great. Small table. Oh, take all that stuff. That's a crowbar, I believe we just made. Study door. Oof. Cabinet. Take all that stuff. Cabinet. Take all that stuff. Examine the secret compartment again. Yes. Bingo! One of the gears you're looking for is inside. Too bad there's just the one. We can examine the gear first. It's old and rusty and has some kind of demonic face engraved on the surface. Great. You put the gear in your pocket. Let's go put it in the clock. And then we'll look for the rest. Also, we have to save that girl's brother, who should be somewhere in the past. So much to do. So much to do. It's like, why do I have to do these things? Hello? A man is standing in the hallway, holding a strange walkie-talkie and flipping various levers on it. Mariah, come in! Dang it, Mariah! The only sound coming from the walkie-talkie is static. The man taps it angrily as though hitting it will help. I think he's... You notice the man's police hat. The man suddenly turns around and you see that his face is made of paper. Stop right there! Breathing heavily, measuring you with his eyes. He raises the walkie-talkie to his face. For the record, during a routine patrol, Sergeant Kiko Breitz encountered an unlicensed bookwalker. To heck with you! He notices that the walkie-talkie still isn't working. How can I help you? State your name, at the very least, and remove your disguise. Why aren't you saying anything? State your name and I'll note it down as mitigating circumstances. Don't make me use force. My name is Robert Potter. I mean, James. Yeah, James Potter. I mean, for the record, the unlicensed bookwalker refused to state his name and is lying to the officer. He has also concealed his face behind a mask. Take that off right now. Maybe it's best if we do what he says. he finds out who I am, he'll find me in reality, and that'll be the end of me and you. Let's keep lying. Sounds good. I don't know what the problem is, officer. I'm a licensed walker, and I'm here by order of my publisher. Oh, yeah? Who's this publisher that sends their employees into books that haven't been pulled from stores? Well, we have a special kind of publisher. The man starts striding toward you, unbuttoning his uniform jacket as he approaches. Ooh. You raise your fist, preparing to defend yourself. Aw. It's too bad Mariah's not here. She really loves beating up thugs like you. For the record, commencing neutralization. Okay. Well then, I'm going to stun you now. And then I'm going to slash you. Okay. I'm going to stun. Can I stun you? Do I not have enough to do it? Oh, okay. Drain. Okay, stun. And slash. Sorry, bud. The man looks at you angrily. Dang you. Fine. Maria will deal with you later, thief. The man instantly disappears, as though he was never there, but the bruises on your body say otherwise. This is really bad. I can imagine. Disobeying the writing of the police is one thing, but fighting the police. Attacking a police officer. While stealing from a book that is still under license. It's not 30 years, of course, but you could definitely get 5 to 7. So not even close to what you were accused of. What in the world did you do, Etienne? Hold on. You also said you hadn't finished the book when they arrested you. Which means something happened here, in this mansion. And it has something to do with the mansion's master, and someone named Amanda. How about we get down to business before that policeman gets here with backup? Oh no, Etienne. Oh no. Oh no, Etienne. You didn't do what I think you did you? Alright, we can do that. We can do the crowbar. No, the crowbar is in 1995. Alright. Well. Insert a gear. You put the first gear into the clock. You hear the furious cries of the mansion's master coming from the basement. You think that will help you, Etienne? You don't even know what that clock does. How did he know we were... We need to find the other 2 gears. Let's speed things up a little. I feel really uncomfortable in this place. Thought you'd be glad to be back in your... No, I'm not. This isn't my book anymore. They twisted and destroyed everything they could here. Wish I could burn this whole book to ashes. Alright, let's start with that girl's brother. Maybe he knows something. Since as far as I can tell, they investigated all this already. We didn't see him in the past. Can you jump even earlier? Yeah. Where are we headed? 1990. Phew. Guess today is our lucky day. So many jumps and we're still in one piece. Maybe it's because you're so skillful. Stop it. Hey, sorry. I'm just trying to lighten things up a little. Thanks for trying. I don't think we have anything else, right? Yeah. Okay. Portrait. Same portrait. Portrait of the house's master at the same age. Barrels. They smell like wine. What about the kitchen? What's in the kitchen? Okay. Table. Stuffs. Delicious, delicious stuff. Fireplace. One of the master's letters. It's charred and it's addressed to his lover Amanda. I think that's what we've ever seen. Blanks. Great. Niche. What? What's niche? What's this? There isn't supposed to be a passageway here. I guess the master is building a secret room? The mansion's master wouldn't tear down this wall himself. He's a well-off aristocrat. His servants should be around here somewhere. It's probably their work. I don't see any servants in this time. Looks like the new author took them out of the plot. Do you think they put them in another book? Of course not. No one in their right mind would take a character out of a book. That breaks one of the most serious writer's laws. Oh, does it, Etienne? Does it? Something that could get someone, I don't know, maybe 30 years? They probably just got erased. Or, they probably just got erased. Whoa. We need to search this place in different times, since there might be a secret passage here. Alright. Alright. Anything else? No. Okay. We do have... Oh, that's just junk. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Entrance? Can we open the entrance? Nope. So we must go this way. Okay. Table. Stuff. Great. Great, great, great. Window to balcony. Oh. Oh my. Before we go any further, that way. A barrel that the lid tied firmly shut with rope attracts your attention. I can't cut it. Door's locked. Okay. I guess we can put planks down here. Can you jump it? You look down through the hole at a dried up thorn bush. How about we look for something to put over the hole? Like these planks. Let's see. Hope it holds. There were not that many planks. Alright, storage room. Interesting. So this is smaller now. A plain writing desk stands against the wall. There's no way it's not important since it was behind bars. You open the only drawer, but it's empty. So, if we assume their author rewriting someone else's books isn't particularly intelligent, then it's obvious. You push on the bottom of the drawer and open a secret compartment underneath. Another false bottom. Your thought process is good, but it's still empty. You feel around inside the drawer just in case, but you don't find anything. Am I missing something? Do we need to check another time again? Maybe we should search the other rooms. We haven't checked them all yet. Okay. We haven't? Are you sure? There's a key sticking out of the door. Oh, think we should take that? It might come in handy another time. Yes. You turn the key in the lock to open the door, then you put the key in your pocket. Have we? I guess maybe we can't go outside. And we can't go up here, so wait. So where else would we have to check? I don't think there's anywhere left to check in this timeline. Because we've already been through here. Yeah. There's nothing else in here. Go to another time. Maybe 2000? Maybe if we go now in here. All right. Yep. Okay, so that's a no. So do we go to 1995? So that's where we found the girl. In here. All right, so that's not it. Can we check the kitchen now that we know that there's a secret passage? Is that something we can do? Like, this painting caught my eye right away. Yeah, mine too, actually. I figured there must be a hiding place behind it. Why didn't you say something right away? I don't know. Well, you definitely know what's behind the painting. Now, how do I open it? Examine. You look behind the painting and see that it's mounted on vertical runners set into the wall. I think it slides upwards. Lift. You push gently and the picture slides upwards. Amazing. Secret door. Just in case. I'm just gonna do this. Wait, why are those bottles empty? I definitely filled them up. Did I not? Am I insane? I thought for sure I... Oh. Okay. That was really weird. That I think was a bug. That I think was 100% a bug. Okay. All right. I thought I was going crazy for a second. It's fine. Oh, hello. A teenage boy is standing in the middle of the room, covering his face with his hands in fright. Hey, let's talk. Don't kill me. We're not associated with your kidnapper. Are you Jonathan? Yes. The kid lowers his hands and tries to get a glimpse of you in the light. Well, we kind of are, but not in the way you think. Dang, that's a cool mask. Told everyone we should wear masks for this job too. They just laughed at me. Your sister asked me to find you. Sister? I don't have a sister. Well, that's what she told us. Hold on. Is she short girl? Samantha? She's still here? No, we helped her get out. It was her idea to rob this mansion. She promised us there was a ton of loot inside. But all we found was rotting walls and that psycho. How many of you were there? 6. The 3 ran away right at the beginning. We saw him kill 1. Oh. Well, I'd say they definitely did some work on your character here. He's not mine anymore now. You can still fix him, right? I'm afraid not. So you're thieves? Not really. We're more like... well, yeah, we're thieves. Okay. I'm something of a thief too. The kid looks at you like he's found his new hero. By the way, have you seen any gears? Big ones around here. Gears? No. Are they valuable? I think that's supposed to be me saying it. Not really. If you check the desk of the secret apartment in the storage room already, then check the master's study. I think he's hid something in both places. We actually already found a gear in the master's study, but nothing in the storage room. He's got this crazy thing set up with a double false bottom. Did you get it open? A double false bottom? Yeah, first you open the false bottom. There should be another one under that. My God. We went through all that just for... All right. Time to go back and check out this double false bottom. And quickly. Thanks. He gets up off the floor and glances around and leaves the room. Shelves. Take it all. Take it all. Okay, so that's all in here. Dang it. A familiar dark police uniform appears in your peripheral vision. However, the woman in the uniform seems completely calm and collected. I'm Sergeant Mariah Glowitz, the woman says casually, tapping the badge in her chest. You're under arrest on suspicion of plagiarism and attacking a police officer. She pulls on dark leather gloves. I advise you to stop resisting and come with me. And if I don't? Then I'll have no choice but to use force. She balls her hands into fists and grins slightly. Well, in that case, I apologize for making you use force. All right. We're going to go ahead and use one of these, and we're going to stun you. And then we are going to slash you. Okay. We are going to slash you. Okay. We're going to slash you. Mariah is breathing heavily. She's leaning to the side, but manages to somehow keep her balance. This isn't over, thief. The whole police force will come looking for you. Before you can blink, Maria Glowitz disappears from the book. Are you all right? I've been better. You straighten the crumpled papers on your face. I didn't take any damage. What you talking about? That was a free battle. Free. So free. All right. Can we make anything? No. We need one more piece of metal. All right. So we go here, go to the basement, and I think we can open this now, right? Yeah, use crowbar. Not standing on ceremony, you pry open the box with the crowbar. Okay, it's more bread. I like bread. Even if it's stale. Alright, storage door. So now, double false bottom. Search the desk. The false bottom. Okay, so we have to actually go into the past. Dang it. Fine. Fine. Go to another time. Go to 1990. Do. Oh, dang it. We don't have still don't have pliers. All right. Examine the desk more closely. Remember what that kid said about the double false bottom? I guess the new author is more clever than I thought. I mean, to come up with a double false bottom really takes a higher level of thinking. You open the second false bottom of the drawer and take another gear out of the compartment. One less gear to find. Time to go back to the clock? Yeah. Alright, so that's 2 gears down, 1 to go. So let's see if there's another time we get to go to. Insert a gear. We should go to the latest time we can to put the gears in. What if something happens to the clock over the course of the years? Oh, okay. Go to 2000. Insert gears. Put the second gear into the clock. Now we just need to find the third one, and the clock should start working again. Etienne? You asked about Amanda. The wife of that maniac in the basement? But there's some things I was able to figure out using my powers of deduction. So you created Amanda and her husband, the cute little story of their cozy backwoods mansion. And then you and Amanda started to get, well, close. What gives you that idea? Back when we were in the car, you told me you always try to make your characters realistic and well developed. My guess is that Amanda turned out exactly that way. Huh. Your powers of deduction, or whatever you said, You're pretty good. But then you took Amanda somewhere. That's the part I don't understand yet. Where could you have taken her? There's no trace of her in the book. Wait. You didn't. You took her out of the book? I get it. The things you do for love. But, Etienne, you do realize you're not just messing with writer's law, but with more serious laws. Human laws. I'm paying the price for that now. You raise your shackled wrists. In any case, we both knew what we were up against and what would happen to us. So that's what they arrested you for? 30 years for what you did? Broke one of the most serious writer's laws. Extracted a character who then turned into a real, living human. Where's Amanda now? Do you live with her? In the end, we broke up. Despite everything you went through? Indeed. So getting back your ability to write is probably the one thing in my life that I can at least try to fix. So that's why you agreed to take on these jobs. Bam! Uh-oh. Lose something, Etienne? Mansion's master is holding the final gear. Dang it. So, where's Amanda? The man is trying incredibly hard to stay calm, his head tilted slightly to the right. Where's my wife? The man pauses for a second, tilting his head to the left. I can't be forgetting her. I can't. He starts rubbing his temples furiously. You don't need to bring up Amanda. Just let me try and help you. Let me try and rewrite you the way you were before. Are you sure? What about your shackles? Right. The man continues to rub his temples, his eyes unfocused. I remember her. With you. And now I can't find her anywhere. He looks at you, his head slowly tilting to the right again. At the same time, his minor attack of confusion passes, and his anger rises up in its place. Bring her back! I can't. You stole Amanda from me and left me here alone. Then someone else came. He did something to me. I didn't want to kill anyone. This is a different part. His head tilts to the left again. You notice his clothes are stained with fresh blood. Wait, why do you have that girl? Did he get to her? I'll never forgive them for what they did to you. You're supposed to be... Bang! The blow hits you in the chest. Oof! Oh. Didn't really know what's going on there. Etienne! The man tucks the gear away under his shirt. Then he starts cracking his knuckles. Let me try. Maybe I can rewrite at least something in you. Oh, don't worry. I don't need help. I certainly enjoy my newfound powers. He clenches his fists tightly. Defend yourself. Oh boy. Does he have like a shield? All right, I guess let's go ahead and use this. We'll stun him first. And then we'll slash. Oh. Is it a shield or is it just rider's block? Oh, man. All right, let's stun you again. Wait, how is... Huh? Alright, at least we got him down to 3. What? Is he just getting to go like whenever he wants or something? Alright, time to heal. Okay, well. Drain does 2, right? No, drain does 1. Stun does 2. Slash does 2. Drain only. We can only drain. Sucks. Oh, this sucks. Okay. All right, let's just eat, I guess. Drain. Okay, we made it. We made it through. Is that all you've got? The man's injuries start healing before your very eyes. At the same time, you hear the gears in the clock making a clanking sound. It's as though they're trying to start working, but can't because the last gear is missing. What the? Remember what I said about the inscription on the clock? And how it's connected to its master? I figured that out. While the clock is stopped, nothing can hurt its master. You spot the last gear lying on the floor between you and the reanimated monster. It seems to have fallen out of his shirt while you were fighting. You raise your eyes to the man, and he looks back at you with a venomous smirk. Just try. You charge forward, but the instant your hand touches the gear, the man grabs you and you soon find yourself in a tight chokehold. No luck? Whispering with effort. Drop down or headbutt? Let's try headbutting. You thrust your head backwards. The man recoils for a second, which is enough time for you to free yourself from his grip. With the one swift movement, you grab the gear from the floor. Ah, dang it. And then seeing you're standing by the clock. Put it in quickly! Put the gear in without looking. Without a second glance, you push the gear down. Fortunately, you got it right in the correct spot. We're so good. The clock immediately starts ticking. No! The man grabs at empty air in a final attempt to stop you. Etienne! He grabs his head as a shudder passes through his body. How lucky. He begins to age rapidly, and the injuries from his previous fights, not only the one against you, start reappearing all over him. Uh-oh. No! He swings his arms helplessly, then starts dissolving into dust. You watch it all happen silently until there's nothing left of the monster except a pile of ashes. My God. What? Now what? Nothing. You walk up to the character's ashes, digging around until you find a small crumpled piece of paper. You quickly rip it in two. I've had enough. You pick up the clock and you're ready to jump out of the book. We can talk about all this, Etienne. If you want to talk. Deuces. Not happy. So you've got a magic wand, a potion of immortality, a clock that makes you not take damage, Thor's hammer, and Excalibur so far. All right, let's go take this down. Did you get the item? Shove it. There. Take it. Payment. 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 The heckaroons. Oh, this is the first one we didn't actually have to return to the real world for something. Just gonna sit down here for a second. I can't keep this up anymore. That's rough. 2 minutes later. What the? Was interesting. Hello? There's an urgent job. I'm not. No, you're taking it. I think I've had enough. I don't want to do this anymore. Etienne, it's your last job. You knew what book that was! And you specifically sent me to steal from it! I'm just the middleman, Etienne. I don't pick the jobs. I don't care! You can go take your job and go to hell! Calm down and listen to me. Finishing these jobs is your only chance at getting your abilities back. I know you know this. You can't work off this sentence. 30 years is just an impossible amount. Your publisher betrayed you. Your lover left you. It's time to take back what you're owed. How do you... Etienne, you're only a single step away from freedom. Fine. Excellent, excellent. The order is at your door. Okay. Curious and curiouser.
It's easier to get a new one.
I need to put this on the desk. But not before we, of course, look all around the apartment. Sand. So coarse. Strange note. The contractor agrees to infiltrate Heart of Sand by Samantha Murray and extract an item. The weather controller. Okay, a little on the nose. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. And so is expected a significant emphasis on classism, on the difference between the lives of people in the Upper District and the train-dwelling nomads. However, in writing the Upper District as a sort of retirement home rather than an upper-class sector, the author avoids these themes, which I found immensely disappointing. All right, what else we got around here? Not as spacious as I expected. Upgrade, increase shield duration, or heal on use. Does that mean I get 3? Are 3 pluses? Does that mean I heal 3 on use? Because that's pretty good. Because they can just knock the I'm just gonna take this. All right. What else we got? Can't even click on the bed. That's how dire this is. Can't click on anything. All right. Kitchen's open. Anything I can grab in here? The fridge needs to be defrosted. Do not turn on. Okay. Thanks for washing the dishes. We just had a birthday party for my daughter, and I'm absolutely exhausted. The children ate almost everything, but there's still some bread left, so help yourself, and thanks again. Take all that bread. Take all that bread. That's what you get for being a good person. Get that bread. All right. Can't even click on his door. That's stale bread. Hey, in dystopian wherever this is, stale bread is good bread. Now, would Cosmic eat that stale bread? No. No, she would not. All right. I guess that's it. All right. In we go. Locomotive. You decided to keep working? Stale bread sandwiches, my favorite wartime food. But then that's when you get like a little bit of ramen to like soften it up a little bit. Seems I don't have a choice. I won't. It's not worth my carb intake. After everything that happened? How did they manage to convince you? Or has another month passed since I last saw you? They spent a whole month convincing you? Not quite that long. You literally had to erase your own character. I'll write a new one. Ah, yes. I forgot about your feelings towards characters. I don't have any feelings towards characters. Just because Amanda left you doesn't mean that all characters are now bad. She has nothing to do with it. I really thought about giving it all up. The client is right. I need to finish my last job. Even if what we're doing makes me feel sick. If they get rid of my shackles, I can write my own book. Putting this all behind me. Just help me finish this. One last time. What are we looking for? A weather controller. A device that can control the weather? Seems so. It would certainly come in handy here. The air feels like it's at least 100 degrees, if not 120. Okay, let's get to it. I also don't like things once they're stale, except Peeps. Or past the expiration date. Yeah, Cosmic does not do that. That is a dead man. He has a train key. The tag on the coat says Pete Jenkins. Redidio. Small light is blinking on the radio panel next to a worn out accept call button. Examine the radio. Old equipment covered in sand. You see a steel plate with the number 42 on it next to the speaker. Push the button. Here's static over the radio. Lindef Jr. speaking. Taking over for the senior meteorologist. Too soon, unfortunately. The voice belongs to a very young man, but sounds confident, as though he's been giving commands over the radio his whole life. I did that very wrong voice. Is anybody between lines 10 and 40? Is that us? Who knows? Is anybody between lines 10 and 40? Is that us? Think we're in range? Maybe? You're breaking up. What's your number? 42. Got it. Pete Jenkins, correct? I don't think Pete will be making radio contact anytime soon. Is his body nearby? There's a skeleton in the chair. Thanks. I've noted that in the log. Must have been the dry storm last week that got him. What kind of storm did you say? Congratulations. You're the new operator of 42, so I'm obliged to inform you that there's a death storm between lines 10 and 40, so you should head towards town. You can take shelter here. A death storm? You may not be able to see it from your position, but it's showing up on my instruments already. What'll happen if we get caught in it? Are you not from around here? Are there no storms in your zone? You could say that. I'm not from around here. If you get caught in a death storm, you die. What other kinds of storms are there? Death storms are quite rare in your area. You're far more likely to see a fear storm or madness storm there. Great. But there are joy storms too, although they most often happen in town. All right, I'll try and get the train moving. Good luck. Okay. List of names. There's a long list of names scratched into the wall, and each one is in different handwriting. A sharp nail hangs on a chain nearby. Looks like this is a list of the train's previous operators. There's dozens here. Is this some kind of curse train? We're probably just in a dangerous place. Look at the end of the list. The last one is a Ronald Miles. What about our dearly departed Pete Jenkins? Probably didn't even have time to add his name. Yeah, go ahead, add it. Poor guy deserves this at least. Well, probably. We didn't know him after all. People are dead when they die. Every anime. You take the nail from the chain and scratch Pete Jenkins' name into the wall. Not bad. What about yours? You're the operator now. Do you want people to forget about you too? You're right. I should add it. Scratch your name into the wall at the end of the list, then put the nail back. Nice job. Couldn't put half that effort into the other names though. Had to make your own name the best. Yeah. You wipe a few metal shavings off the inscription. All right, we can go outside to the Death Storm. This is not a very big train. I like how the camera's kind of moving. Spoopy. Crate. Take it all, take it all, take it all. Oil tank. Oh no! What do you see? There's an oil bug inside. It ate everything. Something skitters around inside the tank. Can we skip the bugs? Is there no way we can get to town without the train? What? Are you afraid of bugs? Hey, get out of the tank! Nah, it won't want to come out. Suddenly, an oil-eating bug jumps out of the tank. Squash it. Bam! A greenish, oily smear on the tank is all that's left of the bug. Ahem. Good thing I can't throw up in this form. The tank is empty of both oil and bugs, so we need oil. Very well. Anything? This looks like a little mini house. Where are you going? Let's figure out what's wrong with the train first. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, so let's go into the door, I guess. Train car door. Bench. Bench. Extract. Can't make anything yet. We have our normal accoutrement. Shelves. I think these are the operator's possessions. Oh. Jenkins' journal, either written in an unknown language or in really awful handwriting. Locked crate. We need a crowbar, and we don't have one. We do have the oil now, so we can go back outside. Add oil. The tank is small, and the canister fills it almost to the brim. It's definitely enough to get you to town. Well, let's go. The train's control panel covered in levers and buttons. Examine the old photo. It's a photo of a woman with blonde hair and a ponytail. It could be the former operator's daughter, or maybe his wife. Start the train. I think it's running. Great. Chuck, 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 chuck. Oh, I should probably click on that. Thank you, Zephyr, for hydrating. Because when you're on a Death Storm trail, you need caffeine-free Cola Zero. It'll keep you away from the madness storms too, and the fear storms. But this is what I like to call a joy storm in a can. Zevia, drink one today. The death storm is approaching. Hurry! Anyone out past 10 miles? Train 42, what's the problem? You're barely moving. He's right. We got the train started, but it's barely moving. We'll figure it out. Fuel panel. You're looking at the fuel panel. All indicators seem normal except one. Cylinder 3 pressure? Open the top of the panel. There's a greasy note on the other side. Read the note. Whoever gets this next, I hope it's not you, Pete, you moron. The pressure in cylinder 3 has some stability issues. Sorry about that. Actually, no, I'm not going to apologize. By the time you're reading this, I won't care anymore. Deal with it yourself. Just kidding. Try eating the panel that usually works for me. Good luck with the train. Well, you should definitely be able to do that. Hit the panel with measured force. Something inside clangs. Something cracks. The train starts slowly picking up speed. Well, that wasn't so hard. You pick up the radio. Great work, 42. I can see you're picking up speed. The weather's been all sorts of crazy lately, even here in town. Yesterday, a Soros storm almost slammed us, and we haven't had one of those in 100 years. Do the storms usually miss the town? Of course. Only the joy storms make it here. The rest usually passes by. Like someone's controlling them, right? You can almost feel Roderick winking at you. What could affect the weather like that? I don't know. This all started after our senior meteorologist died. Oh, and ask him about the weather controller already. It's obviously in town. Hey, have you ever heard of a weather controller? Oh, what? It's a device that controls the weather. Ha 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 ha! Is this a joke? Ha ha ha! I don't think he knows anything. Yeah, I guess the senior meteorologist had the controller, and everything started getting messy after he died. We should ask about him around town. Ha ha ha! If only we had something like that. My God! Ha ha ha! We'd certainly be well off. All right, I see you're pulling in now. Good luck in town. Until next time, jokester. All right. Anything else we can use with the bench? The bench before we depart here. No. Okay. Boop, boop. Okay. Town gate. Hello, gate guard. The guard is trying unsuccessfully to open the door of the train. He notices you. Hi there. He glances briefly at your face, but apparently decides not to ask about it. This guy here is causing a little traffic jam at the gate. Poor man got caught in a fear storm on his way here. Not getting anywhere with him, but I have to make sure everyone is in town before the storm comes. I'll try and talk to him. Go ahead and try, but be gentle. It's not the poor guy's fault what happened. We'll see. Try and open the door quietly. Hey, who's messing around with the door? I'm warning you, I'm armed. Let's not provoke him. Hey, friend, you there? Yes. Calm down now. I'm from train 42. Jenkins? Is that you? I'm his friend. He didn't have any friends. I'm his brother. Stop lying. You killed him. I know the truth. What have you done with Jenkins? I don't think there's a peaceful way out of this situation. Dang it. All right. You lean your whole body to the door. You hear the mechanism inside start grinding against each other. Just a little more. Come on. Push. Clunk. I think the lock's open. The door easily slides to the side. The thin man is sitting in the corner of the locomotive, arms covering his head. Get closer. Hey, friend. The man lifts his head. When he sees your face, his eyes start widening slowly. Ah, dang it. Has there ever been a single time when your appearance actually helped us in a situation? The man's eyes are still widening. Or does it always just create more problems for us? Let me think. The man's eyes are as wide as they can go. Now his mouth begins to open. No, it hasn't helped. Not even once. I already told you it's disguise. The man lets out a piercing shriek and runs out of the train. You see him head into the desert right towards the storm. Well, you definitely solved the problem in a way. Well, can't say you got the result I wanted. Sorry. Well then, I'll move his train along, then yours after. In the meantime, go up to customs and get your paperwork straight. Okay. It's fine. That was totally fine. Totally fine. Get up high quickly. The storm is close. All right. Back in we go. Boop. Check the gauges, I guess. You see a bunch of gauges, most of which aren't moving. Fuel gauge. Fuel pressure looks normal now. Cooling system is operational. Oil tank is full now. Start the train. Why start the train now? We're already at our destination. Right. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Oh, was I just supposed to, like, go this way? Oh, here. Okay. You just go inside. Okay. I thought I had to drive my train inside. Okay. Border inspection. Maps. They look like different maps of the area. Customs inspector. The inspector is sitting in the cold, dark office. He looks up at you and in a bored voice says, train number 42? The inspector digs through some papers. Are you Ronald Miles? No. Did you find the body of Ronald Miles? No, I found the body of Pete Jenkins. So after Miles, it was transferred to Jenkins. Now, my name is Etienne. Just Etienne? Yes. I'll write that down. Wearing a shabby coat with a strange rusty cage hanging around his neck. But who's running the train? It's not shabby. His face is apparently disfigured. Oh ho ho! You weren't too good looking yourself. The inspector doesn't react. Here's your ticket. He hands you an old yellow ticket, which looks like it's been passed around for years. One standard town visit, 2 hours. Only 2 hours? You must sell all possessions belonging to the train's former operator before you leave town. Make that your top priority. I thought they were mine now. The inspector looks at you silently, trying to understand whether you're joking or you really don't know how things work around here. The train is yours. The possessions are the people's. And what happens if I can't sell them all in 2 hours? The items will go to the people. Okay, thanks. Go on through. Okie dokie. Table. Take it all. Get that stale bread. Alright. This is a very bright area. A young woman is talking to one of the travelers who passes her a strange half-empty bag. Extend my time by 1 hour, please. He hands over the bag and quickly turns away. Joy storms and such. Hold on. The man freezes, tilting his head. Just who do you take me for? There's not even enough sand here for 15 minutes. She shakes a small pile of red sand out into the palm of her hand. Are you up to your old tricks again? Do I need to call the guard? No, please. 15 minutes is fine. Let me just catch my breath, and I'll be on my way. The man slowly retreats. He looks extremely tired. The woman turns to an empty hourglass in one of the niches on the wall. Dang beggars. She pours the sand from her hand into the hourglass. Then she picks up her radio, and you hear a crackling sound coming from speakers, echoing all over the town. Peters, train 124, 15-minute extension. She puts the radio back on her belt, then reaches out a hand to you without looking. The young woman turns sharply and looks at you confused. I think she wants your ticket. Sorry. I'm looking for the meteorologist. Where can I find the chief meteorologist? In the upper district. Where else? How do I get there? You can't. You only let the locals in. No drifters off the trains allowed. Fine, here's my ticket. Okay, yellow. She takes out a new hourglass and pours in enough red sand to reach the second mark on the side. Then she puts it in one of the empty niches on the wall. 2 hours starting now. Good luck in town. Thanks. See you. This is weird and dystopian. Two inspectors are standing by the train discussing something. I don't get it. Why don't you like the auction idea? We always sell empty trains at auction. Seeba's scrap wouldn't even make it a few miles. It's not a train auction. It's a premeditated murder of one of our people. It needs to be taken off the tracks and scrapped. Janine has enough work as it is. She just got started on all those electronics. It'll be next year before she gets around to the train. Where do we keep it until then? Just have someone take the train and leave. They can ride around, maybe find the parts and fix it themselves. I can't believe how stubborn you are. The guard storms into the train and you hear a sharp metallic clang. Then the man comes back with something in his hand. See this? Fine. Rolls his eyes. This is the brake hand. Should it be here in my hand? Or should it be holding the train in place? Let me at least go through his stuff myself. The inspector suddenly notices you and scowls. Heck are you doing here? Nothing. Just passing by. Then keep going. He hesitates for a moment, then reaches into his pocket and takes out a bag of sand. Forget everything you heard. Now get out of here. Don't interfere. The inspector turns around and loses interest in you. So do I go, like, back to her? No. Okay. Melon seller. Hello, melon seller. This merchant is desperately trying to get your attention. His smile reminds you of late-stage insanity. Hey, man. Hey, come over here. You got any sand? No, I'm looking to earn some myself. Oh, well, I can't help you with that. I've been selling my heart out, but I still don't even have enough sand to fix my train. You look at the melon seller's train. There are a lot of things in this world you would call run down, but everything you've seen up until now is sparkling clean compared to this train. And my time's run out. I have half an hour left in town. All because of those guards. They gave me a penalty, those dogs. What am I supposed to do? My wheel is busted. You notice the train's front wheel is sitting at a 45-degree angle. You don't need to worry. With a wheel like that, there's no getting that train out of here in any case. I should get going. Woman doing laundry. Middle-aged woman is resting on the stoop of her train. A basin of laundry, children's clothes sit at her feet. She stares at your train for a moment. She sighs and leans against the train door, which buckles slightly under her weight. So you're from train 42, huh? She grabs a cigarette and takes a drag. Did you know the previous operator? Oh. Jenkins? Yeah. He was my husband. She gets up heavily and starts hanging the laundry as if nothing had happened. I'm sorry. Are your hands clean? Take off your dusty gloves. Pass me the clothes. She nods at the basin and the diapers inside. Her nod sends ash flying from her cigarette onto a pair of men's pants hanging on the line. Hand her a pair of children's pants. Take off your dusty gloves and pick up a pair of white children's pants. You glance at your hands for a moment. This is the first time in a long time that they've looked human. All that's left are the thin scars stripping across your palms. They probably won't ever fade. The woman takes the pants from you. Hand her a sheet. She shakes out the sheet and throws it over the line. What's your business in town? Got stuff to sell? She blows her cigarette smoke upwards to keep it off the sheet. Silently hand her a second sheet. The woman ashes her cigarette, and you see her glance quickly at you. She takes the sheet. So, Jenkins' possessions. Do you need me to pass her a bunch of socks? You pile a few socks from the basin together and give them to the woman. But the woman doesn't turn around and take them from you. She stands with her back to you, not speaking. I really am sorry. When I found him, there was already nothing I could do. She nods weakly a few times. Turning halfway around, she passes you a cigarette. She already has a fresh one in her mouth and lit. I'm good. I'm booked for face. The woman literally shoves the cigarette into your mouth. You sit on her train stoop. I found a journal on his train.
Guess it belongs to you now. Customs won't let me just give it to you, but I'll figure something out. She smiles. A journal. Jenkins didn't know how to write. He probably robbed or killed someone. Those aren't his things. These thoughts seem to have put her in a better mood. As she finishes her cigarette, she packs up and heads inside her train. A child's joyful laughter greets her. Okay. Quiet woman. The greenery on this train's roof is quite striking. By local standards, you're looking at a very well-kept train. That was heavy. Hello, do you... The woman shortly puts a finger to her lips. You manage to get a look at her face. She's incredibly beautiful, even with the deep shadows under her eyes. It looks like the train has been washed recently. The metal and glass are gleaming, and the thin layer of newly settled dust just looks like an elegant decoration. Green stems sway on the roof. You see Kalancho, Haworthia, and tons of other plants that you don't recognize. Sorry, did you need something? I wanted to ask, do you know how I can get into the upper district? I heard the meteorologist lives there. You can only get in once you retire. And I think you still have a while before that happens. I do too. How do I get in there now? Today? The woman shrugs silently and looks towards the way out of town. Running your eyes over the locomotive, you notice an old trailer with dried up branches sticking out of the leaky roof. Ask the woman about the trailer. Aren't you afraid your old trailer might fall right off? The woman continues to look towards the way out. Yes, the trailer is quite old. If it falls off, it falls off. Corners of the woman's mouth turn up and she shakes her head. What's in the trailer? Things, old things, ancient things, toys. Why are you carrying them around? I thought it was better to travel light in the desert. I don't know. I'd rather keep them with me. The woman frowns but doesn't tell you to leave yet. What do you do? It's as though the woman doesn't hear your question. She just stares silently, watching. Just when you think she's not going to answer, she starts to speak. I'm making it through life, day by day. Same. I meant the plants. Oh, the plants. I used to enjoy nurturing life. The woman looks at the old trailer and stiffens for a split second. You see all the muscles on her face tense, but in an instant, the illusion passes. Meteorologist. Do you know anything about the meteorologist? He tells us when storms are coming. Is that it? Do you know anything else? The woman turns her head to look you straight in the eye. You can't read her expression. I won't keep you any longer. Thanks. All right. Are you a person I can talk to? Great. Take all. Seller. Get out of here, outsider. Fine. Ooh. Ooh, safe. There's a safe. You just have to pick the lock. Seller. The woman looks at you unkindly. Okay. Guards. Hello. Two guards are sitting at the gate playing a strange game with stones. The guard on the left pretends not to notice you. The guard on the right isn't as good at feigning indifference. You see him casting quick glances at you. What do you want? What are you guarding? The men look at you, not speaking. Did you get blown in here by an idiot storm, pal? The guard on the right grunts. Don't bother us. I need to go to the upper district. Are you over age 60? Yes. Men look at you, not speaking. No. Are you visiting your wife and newborn? Yes. What's your wife's name? I'll call her to come meet you. He takes a radio from a compartment on the wall and starts unwinding the charger. Amanda Rupert. Amanda Rupert, you have a visitor at the gate. Thanks. What are you doing? Shh. 25 minutes later. Maybe try calling again? I called her 18 times already. You hear undisguised malice in his voice. Dispatch, put me through to the meteorologist. Hi, Lindef. This is the guard. Can you check if we have an Amanda Rupert in town? Sure. Okay, got it. Thanks. How's the weather today outside the city? Well, maybe it'll clear up. All right, thanks. Yeah, you're doing great. Talk to you later. He punches a different code into the radio. Time service? What's your train number? 42. Why? Yeah, train 42. 40 minutes penalty for trying to trick the guards. Hey! All right, thanks. Over. Why? My wife is in town, I swear. Voice sounds over the town loudspeaker. Etienne, train 42, 40-minute time penalty. The guard smiles at you and nods goodbye. Dang it. All right. Great. Take it all. Angry man. Hello, angry man. Open suitcases are strewn around the train car. A man is washing something in a metal basin full of dark red water. He's washing so intently that you can hear the fabric ripping. He has an impressively large fang from some unknown animal hanging around his neck. He stops washing and shoots you a mean look. Cage around your neck. Is that some kind of new trend? You hear clear dislike in the man's voice. Let's just keep going. We don't need any more problems. Is he washing out blood? Who cares? We're just passing by. Keep going. Maybe I should tell. Hey! Suddenly you feel a powerful yank down near your neck. You look down to see the man's wet hand grabbing Roderick's cage. I had a trendy friend once, always bragging about his sandbear fang. Dang it! You grab the cage too and pull it towards you. But I taught him some manners. 1 punch, 2. He looks at you with bloodshot eyes and keeps trying to pull the cage towards himself. The cage hinges start making an unpleasant crunching sound. Where's that your neck? Help! I'm being robbed! Help me! Calling for your mother to help you? Brat! He pushes you away and drops into a fighting stance. It appears a real fight is about to start. Great. Just great. Alright, we're gonna stun you first. And then we're going to slash you. We're going to shield. So it heals 2. Cool. We're going to stun. Yep. And slash. We're good. The man flies into the basin, which turns over the crash, splashing its contents on the ground. What a sick guy. Are you okay, Etienne? Next time you're going in my pocket. Or even better, walking on your own 2 feet. Breathing hard, you carefully touch your neck. The string left an impressive welt on the back. I know it's none of our business. We can't just let that psycho roam free. Call for guards. Oh, yeah. Call. Look for a... You look at the suitcases on the ground and notice a photograph. Look at this photograph. 2 smiling men are standing in front of a locomotive. One of them, your attacker, has his arm around the other, who looks pale and tired. His shoulders bandaged and he has a fang pendant around his neck. You toss the photograph aside. Oh, there's some rope. What are you doing? What's going on? He suddenly comes to and tries to stand up. The anger's gone from his voice now, and now he sounds scared. Nothing's going on. Everything already happened. The man spots the photo on the ground, then his eyes move to the bloody clothes nearby. Suddenly his face changes. Henry. Oh no. Did I do this? And for what? He looks at the 2 bags of sand on the ground which fell out of his pocket during the fight. Get these away from me. I can't look at them. Take the bags. The man falls to the ground and starts crying. Let's go. We should leave him be. Yikes. Ooh. Hello, bookseller. The sound that reaches your ears seems impossible in this desert world. Rustling pages, hundreds of pages. The table next to the woman's train is full of books with well-worn covers. Each one looks like it was taken out of an antique bookshelf. Hello. Hi. Are you new to these parts? I've never seen you before. Her attentive but slightly unfocused gaze slides over you. Your paper face doesn't seem to bother her. Yeah, I'm new. Do you know everyone here? No, of course not. It's just that, generally, the same people bring their trains to the station every time. Were you looking to choose a book? Show her the journal. I have something that might interest you. Bookseller tries to look uninterested. You see her fingers trembling as you hand her Jenkins' journal. Notes. Interesting. Yes, very interesting. Are these someone's memoirs? Wow, this is an absolute treasure trove. Have you read it? Thought it was just the old train driver's journal. Let me read some of it to you. Don't bother, I just want to sell it. I'll buy it. How much do you want for it? You look appraisingly at the bookseller. She's definitely hooked. Time to collect some sand for your work. 5 bags? 5. Oof. I'd be glad to give you 5 bags of sand. Then I'd have to leave town right now, and I still have so many books to sell. Would you lower your price? Yeah, I guess. 2 bags. Well, I wasn't planning on spending so much, of course, but that's a fair price. The bookseller disappears under a train, then returns with 2 bags of sand. They have yellow letters in a language you don't know embroidered on them. This is for good luck. Yeah, thanks. We should have found out what was in that journal. It might have helped us understand this world better. I thought you could help me with that. Haven't heard much useful advice from you recently, by the way. Alright, final. Man's sleeves bears the letter CS next to an hourglass symbol. And you keep looking at the letter CS, trying to think of what it might stand for. Custom service. From the custom service. I just finished going over your stuff in here. You need to sell everything that belonged to Jenkins before your time is up. Anything you don't sell will be confiscated when you leave. Yeah, they warned me already. And that's mine. Can I see the tag? Why would I put a tag on my own? Or I don't have any tags. An item with no tag belongs to no one. If it belongs to no one, then it's not yours either. Sell it. He writes something in his notebook. What? I'm not selling my friend. He reaches for a radio on his belt, then looks at you questioningly. Cool it. Let's try and solve this peacefully. Fine. No problem. I'll sell. He nods and takes his hands off the radio. Customs officer tosses a folded up trading tent at your feet. Have you done this before? No. Unfolding the tent signals that you're selling goods. People will come and buy from you, and you make what profit you can. Hand in half the sand at the entrance. He points to the woman checking tickets. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it, Zephyr. Have a good day at work, night at work. Hope it goes quickly for you. Thanks for popping in as always, my friend. And we'll catch you in a future stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do what you want with the rest. Good luck. This way. Dismantled counter. Shop counter. The trading tent is ready. Not yet. Can we start the train? Oh, okay. Let's see. So there was a door to as well. Actually, I don't think I talked to you. Animated old man. The old man is waving at you so furiously that it seems like his hand might fall off any second. Ah, no, get out of here. What do you mean? You were calling me over. So? Go on, get. Up close, I can see that you only have 30 minutes worth of sand. The old man waves his fist angrily. He doesn't look particularly dangerous, but he probably knows a few dirty tricks. I'll just leave. Surly woman. Silently waves you away. Okay. Door to junkyard. Okay. Trash can? Take it all. Salvage worker. You see a tall woman digging around in a pile of scrap metal. She picks up something that looks like an old computer case, then rakes out the microchips and wires as if they were parasites on a ripe piece of fruit. She tosses the cleaned out computer into a pile to your left. Did you want something? Then she picks up a new one, not paying any particular attention to you. You've got a lot of computers there. Yep. She's concentrating hard on her work. Where'd they come from? She gives you a quick glance. Jenkins brought them in a week ago. He dug up a whole warehouse full of electronics. Oh. Was Jenkins a nice guy? Was? Oops. Oh. Did I say was? I meant to say, I heard he's a nice guy. No idea where you might have heard that. Definitely not in town. He's a real jerk. I hope he dies. Need any help? She looks at the pile of scrap metal she still has to go through. For money. Actually, for sand. The woman smiles. I'm getting paid pretty well for this. I don't want to share my earnings with anyone else. Who's paying you? Do they have more work? But maybe something a little less dusty? I'm not sure. She looks you over from head to toe. Stay how you are. I don't think they'll have any use for you. Oh. You can go ask Mr. Nariano yourself. He lives in the middle of the square. Nariano. Got it. Thanks. She responds with a sour smile. How do I get into the upper district? Do you know anything that might help? Good news? Oh, what's the good news, okay? What's the good news? I don't know anything. She smiles slightly. What's that pipe? On the wall. Where does it go? It's a secret. She gives you a quick glance, then continues ripping apart the computer. Great at keeping secrets. So am I. She looks you in the eyes for a moment longer than is comfortable. He's dead. He is dead. Everyone wins, except for Jenkins. That's what we're looking for. We can crawl through and go straight to the upper district. There's a passage there. Now we just have to figure out what to do about this sewer guardian. Yeah, I'll ask around in town. You pull on the grate, but it doesn't move. Oh, man. All right. Did we talk to you? Prospector. Hey, are you a digger? A what? A digger. My hearing is fine. I'm asking you what that means. The man looks at you without blinking for 10 seconds or so. You're attracting suspicion again with your unnecessary questions. I'm not a local. I'm not from here. The man continues to look at you without blinking. This is the only town on our continent, possibly on the whole planet. Where are you from then if you're not from here? I left for a long time, and I'm back. I don't remember anything. There's someone who digs up buildings in the desert. Do you know what the desert is? Or is there no desert where you come from either? Right, a digger. They just called them something different back in my day. Yeah, I'm a digger. I was one of the best way back when. I find that hard to believe. Need work tomorrow? I want to dig up a building on Malta Street, but I can't do it myself. Of course, what's our plan? I started digging from the top, got from the 20th to the 7th floor, but the lower floors are hard work. The sand's packed tight, and it's a pickaxe job. I want to round up a few more people, then we'll move out at sunrise. Is there anything special in there? That building? The man peers closely at you. It seems he's not sure you can be trusted. There was a gun store on the first floor of the building. The work is all that should concern you. I'll pay you, and what's in the building is none of your business. You in or no? I'll think about it. Think then. He throws the cigarette on the ground and turns away from you. Is he going to start a riot in town when he gets his hand on weapons? No, he gets caught in a firestorm out on the road tomorrow. I should get going. I'm not really sure what to do now. I guess we just do this stuff. Yep, start selling. You brush sand off the tent and notice passerby starting to look over more frequently. What do we have to sell? Everything left in the bag. Some weird gas cylinders. You dig through Jenkins' bag. Empty. Just put them on the counter anyway. You keep rooting around in the bag. Some rags and a cup. I doubt I'll even get one bag of sand for this stuff. Oh, something else. Some kind of map. Hey, I bet we can do something with that. You notice a customer approaching. Listen carefully and remember this. The man is quite clean cut, probably from the upper district. Are you listening? Say that this map leads to something important. To treasure or whatever.
What are you selling? What are you buying?
The old man looks at the canisters, interested. See anything, just push the map. I have something special. Some might even call it a real treasure. The old man doesn't react. He probably hears that same story every day. Hope you don't mean these helium cylinders. He points to the cylinders on your counter. They're empty, by the way. How much will you give me for them? I can take them off your hands for free, so you don't have to take them to the scrap heap yourself. Great, it's a deal. Are you stupid? He's probably bluffing. The old man tucks the cylinders under his arm and starts walking away. Show him part of the map. Continue. What more can I say? 10 bags of sand and the map is yours. I can't just pour out 10 bags for a map that leads who knows where. It leads to treasure. Which treasure exactly? You tap on Roderick's cage. Thinking. Map to water? To a pile of sand? A pile of food? Shelter? Well, it's a map to a water source. The old man takes a flask of water from his belt and silently takes a drink. What's that you say? He wipes his mouth on his sleeve. Oh, right. I think I heard that they give out water for free in the upper district. That's my fault. It's a map to a shelter? You know about the shelter too? He ever so slightly looks around. Huh? There's a lot I know. You try to sound convincing. 10 bags, you say? I'll give you 5, but if the shelter isn't there, I'll come back and give you 5 more. 5? Wax. Right to your head. With this. He shows you the small club on his belt. It's a deal. Great, we have some sand already. So now do I go to this lady? Because I have 10 bags of sand. Okay, nothing here. Nothing there. Still nothing from you. Okay. Still can't open the safe. Walk past. Sally wipes you away. Bookseller, do you have anything else? Nope. All right. Great. Okay. Melon guy, do we need to do something with you? Well, will you buy melon? Sure. Why is there a bag of sand at his feet? Say nothing. Are you buying or no? Running around here, you're scaring away my customers. It's not exactly a line from the melon seller. In fact, there's no one around at all. The bag of sand is still lying on the ground. Warren, you dropped something. What's that? You nod at the man's feet. He looks down mistrustfully, then pauses. Well, slap my train and call me a sand melon. How could I drop that bag? How did I miss that? Thanks, man. I almost lost it. You nod in response and walk away. You spend the next few minutes unable to shake the thought that you could have used that sand. Yeah, but we did something nice. Both inspectors ignore you now. I mean... I don't... Do we go into the locomotive door? Do we go in here? there anything we can do on here? Oh, we can craft stuff. Oh, like we can do this, I guess. We can make 2 things. All right. I think with one of those, at least one of those, I think we can get the safe, right? I think. Yes, pick the lock. With all your current, the safe door opens in just a few seconds. Oh, okay. Nope, not much. So let's see, are we able to open the thing over here then, too? No, because we need pliers. And what did we get? We got that, so we can make one of these. Okay. We already had crowbar stuff, so we need pliers. Dang. What does this middle button do? Oh. Have I been able to do that the entire game? I mean, I don't know really why I would need to do this, but I guess I could have done that. I thought that was like a hint system, maybe. Well, all right. Maybe we go back in here now. Secrets. Can I do it now? Pulling the grate doesn't move still. Okay. Yeah, this is the first time I've been like kind of lost in this game, sort of. So I don't know if I can really like talk to anybody else. Yeah, I can't talk to them. Okay, yeah, you're still surly. I can't click on here to sell anything. You're still irritated. I should keep going. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do. I can't talk to you. So we go back to like customs or something. Nope, nothing to do here. I mean, it seems like we're supposed to talk with somebody in town about something, but I don't think there's anybody to talk to. Yeah, we've already been through this. The longer you look at the trailer, the more you shiver. Chills run up and down your spine like something icy touches the spot between your shoulder blades. Yeah. So we hadn't done that yet, but I mean, all this we've done. Cosmic, would you mind giving me a little nudge here what I'm supposed to be doing right now? Because I really don't know. Like, it seems like I need to talk to somebody, but I feel like I've talked to everybody. So I roll up my... Yeah, that's fine. I didn't really want to fight him anyway. Yeah, I don't know. The only thing we can still do is open this crate, but we don't have pliers for it yet, and I don't think we can make them. I'll check one more time, but I don't think we can. Yeah, we still need one piece of metal and one tool. Is there anything else in my inventory? So yeah, we have this bag of sand. All right. Let's just look it over here, I guess. Let's see. Oh, wrong mouse. 6. Got the train. Wait. There's a so this Nariano person, that's who we have to find. The man who lives in the train in the mid of the lower city. All right, so we just have to find this Nariano person. Oh. Wow, never saw this. Okay. You're looking at a completely unremarkable train, but suddenly a loose piece of sheet metal at the back of the car catches your eye. Instinctively, you look around and then get closer. So first you're a fraud and now you're a thief too? I haven't stolen anything yet. What do we have here? You feel around the side of the train. You're standing right by the gap between the train and the loose sheet metal. The darkness inside is calling to you. Look inside. A flashlight would come in handy, or a lighter, or at least some matches. You don't have any of those things, and besides, shining a light around would probably attract attention from the train's operator. Let's put our hand inside. There's just enough space for you to fit your arm in up to the elbow. Your fingers slide over the well-oiled innards of the train. Something brushes against your thumb. Touch the oddity. Like a blind man, you feel around the small space inside the train until you feel the contact again, and again, and again. You finally manage to grab something elongated and hard. It feels like a part of a pipe. Pull it towards you. On sudden impulse, you pull the metal object towards you, a gift from the belly of the train, a secret covered in engine oil. After a while, it gets hard to pull, but you're not stopping now. Give one last tug. When it comes loose, you can't believe what you see. There's a bag in your hands. A thief, just like I said. You can't let such good fortune pass you by. A whole bag of sand, heavy and solid. It should be yours, since who else deserves such happiness and wealth? With the bag of sand in your pocket. How many bags do we need? Oh, we didn't need to do that. We just need to find wherever this... Oh. Well, alright. That's fine. We found it. Mr. What was his name? Nariano. Hey, Mr. Nariano! Come out! The door slowly opens. A middle-aged man appears on the doorstep. He looks a little too clean for these surroundings and is holding a glass of something orange. He squints at you from the doorway, apparently not trusting you enough to talk face to face. Nice house. He nods silently and lifts his glass slightly in your direction. I'm trying to find a way into the upper district. Aren't we all? He gestures at the square around you. I don't plan on living there. Just have to take care of one thing. That's it. One thing. What could there possibly be for you to do there? I need to get something. Something important to me. How important? He gestures for you to continue. Ooh, a man of business. I'd say about... You look in your pockets. 1 bag of sand important? 5 bags? 7 bags? 9.5 bags? 10 bags? Now you're speaking my language. I love it when a person wants something that badly. In a flash, the man transforms from a reserved aristocrat into a jolly businessman. Not a bad start to the day. Helping those in need, you might say. Ha ha ha. He steps forward and shakes your hand. I have things I can sell you. I have possessions I need to sell off. How about I give them to you and you lower your price? I'm a man of business, you see. Deal with junk just doesn't fit my status anymore. But I'm sure you'll find buyers among all the visitors in town today. Okay, I'll be back when I find 10 bags of sand. Good luck now. I'll be waiting for you. He bounds cheerfully up the stairs and, sipping from his glass, disappears behind the door. I have 10 bags of sand. Here's your 10 bags. My dear friend. Wonderful. Wonderful. He jumps down from the entryway like an excited child. May I? He looks at the bags, ignoring you. Go ahead. Wonderful. Wonderful. He counts the bags. He counts out 2, which he hands back to you. Give these to Janine, the woman who does salvage work here at the scrap heap. Tell her Mr. Nariano sent you. He scoops up the remaining bags and starts to head back into his home. Hold on. So it only costs 2 bags to get into the upper district? And you're just keeping the rest from yourself? Just because you know this Janine? It truly is a pleasure doing business with you, my dear friend. Come back anytime. He disappears behind the door. Ew. Why is he the only one that doesn't have a person outside his train? Hey, Janine. The woman has cleaned out at least 10 more computers since you were last here. The parts are lying next to her in neat piles. She notices the 2 bags of red sand you're holding. How's Mr. Nariano doing? He's 8 bags of sand better now. Hasn't lost his touch. Let's get to it. Hold on. Once we leave, we won't be coming back here. Are you sure you're ready? Yeah, let's go. You toss 2 bags of sand at the woman's feet. Let's get to it. I don't have much time. Train 42, your time is up. Prepare to leave town. I repeat. Well, looks like you're too late. Is that a joke? I already paid you. The guards are about to come looking for me. And you're... She looks at you silently. Smiling. I'm kidding. Let's go. She clears away a small heap of scrap metal from against the wall to pull a lever there. It's open. I'd hurry if I were you. Thanks. The woman smiles again. It seems that the whole situation strikes her as comical. A little advice for you? Trust a bag of bricks. Huh? What? Alright. No going back now. Needless to say, it smells awful inside the pipe. It smells awful in here. This is just a drainage pit for the square. It's not the sewer system, so it could be worse. That doesn't make me feel better. Alright. The way forward is blocked by a pile of trash, boards, and rags that almost act like a barricade. Just take it apart. I don't even know where to start. Pull out the trash bags. You try and pick up a trash bag, but the contents are too heavy and the bag rips. What the? Dust pours out of the bag and gets in your eyes. Just climb over the pile. You poke around the supports with your foot. One of the trash bags seems to be full of rocks or bricks. Trust the bag of bricks. You put your weight on the bag, then throw your other leg over the barricade of boards. But your pant leg gets caught on a nail sticking out of a board. Oh, come on! Free one of your hands and carefully unhook the nail. You shift your weight to your right hand and try to unhook your pant leg from the nail.
I can't get it. Dang it.
Come on, you're so close.
Phew.
Your pant leg is free. You jump the rest of the way over the barricade and land on your feet. You hear a voice over the radio somewhere up above. Final warning. Etienne, operator of train 42. Your time is up. Leave town immediately or your train will be confiscated. You were right. There's definitely no going back. Another barricade. Your path is blocked by another pile of wreckage. This one has tons of broken glass scattered around it. I'd be more careful here. Painstakingly pick up the shards of glass. Pick up a nearby bucket and start tossing the shards of glass into it. Another shard goes in the bucket. And another one. And another. Can't you go any faster? It'll be nighttime soon. Your hand twitches and a small shard of glass embeds itself in your finger. Sorry, I thought you were done already. You straighten up. It looks like you are in fact done. Now you can try and jump over the obstacle. Let's do this. You get a running start. You begin to pick up speed. Not yet. You keep running. Why aren't you jumping? I don't know. Ah, jump. Too late. Bang. Dang. Are you alive? You broke down the whole barricade with your body. I felt it. Are you in one piece? I'm not sure. I think my shoulder is... You stand up with some difficulty. All right. I think this is the last barricade. Oh, for God's sakes. Well, it's not like I can get any dirtier. This is Lindiff Jr. speaking. A joy storm is approaching. It will hit us in 5 minutes. A joy storm? You could certainly use one of those. After this junkyard, even an ordinary storm would make me happy. The pile in front of you doesn't look particularly big. Examine the pile carefully. It's a bunch of junk. I feel like you could probably just step over it. He's right. Step over the pile. You carefully lift one leg over the pile and quickly find yourself on the other side. Yay! That was easy. Jeez. Joy storm, 3 minutes. Ooh, come on, hurry and get outside. Okay, let's see what's in the upper district. Doesn't seem that much better. The joy storm has arrived. I repeat, the joy storm. Dad? Is that you? You hear the sound of sand pouring out. It's getting closer. Soon it envelops your whole consciousness. You're suddenly overtaken by such a strong emotion that you involuntarily lean forward. It's like you're drowning in a calm, relaxing sea. Peace and quiet. You turn your head to the left and see your sister standing behind you. You're happy. She's not in danger anymore. You turn to the right and see your brothers. They're sitting next to you, all 10 brothers and you. They're wearing strangely colored armor. You look down and see that you have the same armor on. You touch the armor. A piece flakes off, burning your hand. The image starts to fade. Vision passes, and in its place, you're filled with an unbelievably nostalgic sense of longing. Etienne? It's evening already? How long was I out? A pretty long time. Long enough that I started to worry about you. We need to hurry. So how was it? Strange. Like I was home. I'd do that again. Alright, door's locked. As always, door's locked. It's locked. Judging by the smell, someone inside is making soup. Hello, tired man. This poor guy is sitting on the ground, leaning against a wall. An idiotic grin is lighting up his face. Hey, you okay, friend? Marie, you're such a good girl, Marie. Looks like he's still caught in the joy storm. Let's wait it out. 2 minutes pass. 3, 5. Finally, the man opens his eyes. Oh, need something, man? Thanks for not interrupting me. I really got caught up in that one. Hold on. Why did your visions last so long when mine ended 10 minutes ago? Is this your first joy storm, man? Yeah, kind of. Here's some advice. Try not to move or look around too much. Concentrate on one thing and don't use up all your strength at once. That helps the visions last longer. Okay, got it. So what was it you wanted? I'm looking for the meteorologist's house. Looking for the sale, huh? Head straight south to the square and you should see the sale tent. But I wouldn't count on much there if I were you. Okay, thanks. To the main square. Hello, resting woman. Woman looks you over suspiciously. Worker. The man hasn't come out of the storm's clutches yet. Okay. Hello. You see devices lined up on a dusty counter. Are you out of your mind with prices like that, you old hag? An old man standing nearby calls out in the direction of the counter. A tired-looking woman is behind the counter, and you see the slightest flame of hope flare up in her eyes when she sees you. Another one. If you're just here to look with no money, then get lost. The counter's still surprisingly full, considering the meteorologist died a whole 3 days ago. Examine the counter in silence. The counter is covered in devices of all different sizes and complexities. Which one controls the weather? I don't know. The text says it's a device covered in switches and dials. They're all covered in switches and dials. How about we look at the most worn out ones? That look like you've been used every day. There are two that fit that description on the left and the right. Ask about the left one. How much for this device? 100 bags of sand. How much? My price is firm. My husband didn't make all these devices or whatever by hand just for them to be given out for free. I paid 10 bags of sand as a bribe just to get in here. For that, I had to crawl through the sewer. Bribe? And you want 100 bags for some piece of junk? Just grab it and jump out of the book. We'll figure it out later. Where are you seeing junk here, you jerk? Get lost. I'm calling the guards. She grabs a radio attached to a pillar. Just grab the devices, Etienne. Do it. You're the one who deserves to be arrested. 100 bags? You're insane. That's what I said. She's insane. You hear the old man shouting from behind you. You're not sure why he's still here. Hands up. You turn slowly and see two guards with their clubs raised and ready. That's him. He tried to steal my husband's possessions. Arrest him. I was just looking. Don't worry, miss. We'll handle this. Grab the first device you see and try to use it. Try to run away. You grab a random device off the counter and start pushing every switch and button you see. The guard and the meteorologist's wife watch you in silence. I don't think that's going to help much. Just run. You hear the whooshings of a club somewhere behind you. Watch out! Damn. Etienne! Silence falls. And darkness. You open your eyes. It's cold. Dang it. Was I out for long? Guards. You rub the back of your head, which is throbbing. Did anything else happen while I was passed out? Roderick? Welp. Anything up here? Nope. It's a big area. Guess we just follow these tracks. Abandoned container. Thank you. We'll go ahead and use that and that, I guess. Oh, we're back all the way outside here. They already raised the ladder. Ooh, I see a crack though. metal plates. You notice a slight glow coming from between the loose wall plates. What's this? Examine the inscription on the plate. You see a barely noticeable inscription on the plate. Trust a bag of bricks. Come on, I already know that. You notice that the wall plate isn't completely attached to the wall. Maybe I can move it. Yay. Back in the sewer. Hooray for the sewer. An old wooden crate its lid is nailed shut. You can open it. The damp wood of the lid left soft without much trouble. Appies, appies. 3 appies, delicious appies. So we might as well eat one now. Crate. Open it with a crowbar. More bread. It's a lot of bread. Right behind the grating, you see a path leading out of the sewer. Shake the grating. It won't budge. Keep shaking it. Nothing happens. Shake the grating like a psycho. Oh, open up! Ah! You pull at the steel bars with all your might, but nothing happens. Well, this is just great. It was so close. It looks like this is the end. Remember that you have ink you can use that you've used on plenty of other occasions. Oh, right. I'm a writer. You hesitate for a second. Right? Use ink to weaken the grating. The ink envelops the bars of the grating and they slowly start to rust. Bang! You easily knock them out of place and clear your path. Done. I'm coming, Roderick. Is there anything else in this place? Nope. Oh, hey, we're back here. Can't talk to you. No time to talk. Only vengeance for Roderick. You hide around the corner and peek out at the tent. Yes, Mr. Nariano. I'm sure he was looking for that exact thing. He called it a weather controller. Mr. Nariano is carefully twisting a device in his hands, trying to figure out how it works. He's already here too. This thing really can control the storms. Do you think my husband really created something like that? And didn't tell us? All these years? All these people who died in the storms? Or who went insane? He might have been responsible for all that? I wouldn't jump to conclusions. We don't actually know what the device can do. Maybe your husband did everything he could. I hope so. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you for telling me this. It would have been terrible if such a valuable object fell into the hands of a stranger. I think we should... break the woman's radio. Crash. Your hit shatters the radio on the pole. The woman runs into a house. Give me that. Can it really control the weather? What if it could? Then I can't just give you the controller. This thing could decide the face of the whole town. I don't care. Ariana takes a step back, grasping the controller tightly to his chest. It looks like he's prepared to fight for it to the very end. You notice a familiar object around his neck. Hold on. That's mine. You point at Roderick's cage, which is hanging around Nariano's neck. When did you manage to steal it? You sharply yank the cage off his neck and stuff it in your pocket. Nariano flinches, not expecting you to act so suddenly. We need to run. Now. Huh? Attention all residents, this is Linda speaking. There's a death storm coming. I repeat, a death storm is approaching. Start evacuating. We have 10 minutes. Did you push something? No, I didn't touch it. We need to stop the storm. Give it to me now. Not a chance. Tell me how to work it and I'll stop the storm. I don't actually know, but I can try and figure it out. I'm looking for the instructions. Then what use are you? You're just going to let people's lives depend on your attempt to try and figure it out? Let me at least look at the display. I can see what it means.
Death storm, 7 minutes. Hurry! Anyone with an empty train, take on Upper District residents. Train 12 is causing a jam up at the exit. The wheel fell off. Get that car off the tracks. It's blocking the way. I'm going to go see Lindef. You know, figure this out ourselves. Get out of my way. Grab him. Nariano walks slowly past you. You try to grab him, but out of the corner of your eye, you see an object flying right at you. The steel tip of a cane. Bang! Not again. You fall. Right before you hit the ground, you see Nariano climbing the stairs to the meteorology tower. You open your eyes and get up with some difficulty. Finally! Get to the tower quickly and grab the controller. I don't know anything about a controller. My father didn't tell me anything. Darn. Wrong button. I need to check the stormometer. Warning. Death storm in 2 minutes. I don't know either. Just push something, Mr. Nariano. Gather your strength. Let's go. One final push. This has been such a long day. It really has. So we're basically doing the clock mansion and this in the same day. Nariano is arguing with a young man, the controller in their hands. A wild wind blows through the window. The storm is almost here. We're out of time. Knock Nariano unconscious. Okay. Before Nariano can react, you punch him in the jaw. Can't have you interfering. The young man watches in silence, slowly pressing himself against the wall. Take the controller. You take the controller off of Mr. Nariano's unconscious body. You had your chance to stop the storm. Now it's my turn. The young man presses himself against a panel of instruments. Red lights are flashing all over it. 30 seconds, he says, taking a quick glance out the window, then squeezing his eyes shut. Examine the weather controller. Dozens of buttons and switches, and not a single one is labeled. What an egotistic jerk. The look the young man shoots you is filled with 10% understanding and 90% fear of dying in a death storm. There are 3 big switches above the display. Start with those and I'll check the text, but there's not much about it here either. Let's flip the second switch. 2 lights on the panel below, come on. There are 2 buttons next to the lights. Push the first one. Alarm set for 4 a.m. The young man gives you a gloomy look. His shred of hope that he might be safe seems to have just evaporated. Push the second one. The whole panel goes dark and the device just sits like it did when you started. Flip the third switch. The device starts vibrating. Whatever that means. Flip the second switch. The switch makes no sound as it moves. It seems to be deactivated now. Flip the first switch. The switch clicks loudly as it moves. Then a multitude of indicators and buttons light up on the display. Let's see. You spin the device around trying to decide what button to push now. The wind coming in through the window picks up and a strange metallic taste starts filling your mouth. You smell burnt metal. Okay, here goes. Close your eyes and push a random button. Beep. The storm is still moving. Scream. Ah! It slowed down, but it's still getting closer. Okay. Please let this be the one. It's moving away. It's moving away. Phew. You put the controller down with shaking hands, and you hear cheers from the people outside getting louder and louder. That was close. Way too much going on for my first day. He holds his head in his hands. A large crowd is gathered in front of the tower. The people around you are loudly discussing what just happened. I saw the storm move away at the last minute. I saw it with my very own eyes. And it was just about to reach the town, but then it stopped. All right, calm down. The storm is gone. You can go home now. What if it comes back? Well, we'll just have to hope it doesn't come back. Why did it move away at the last second anyways? Yeah, and why did it get so close to the town? That's never happened before. It's a long story. We drove it off, don't worry. We? Who's we? It was the young meteorologist. You put your hand on the young man's shoulder. Lindef, the young meteorologist. Did an excellent job proving himself. He managed to neutralize the death storm at the very last second. The crowd starts cheering. Hooray for Lindef! What do you mean neutralize? That's not important. What's important is that you're not in danger right now. Now? Time for me to go.
You look out at the uncomprehending crowd before you jump, and your eyes slide over the people until they meet Lindef's looking straight at you. Are you... that? He gestures at the controller, which you've already tucked under your arm as you prepare to jump out of the book. Listen, kid. This is your moment of truth, Etienne. What? Moment of... I need it. It's hard to explain, but I need it more. Are there storms where you're from too? Definitely not like these. Then maybe you can leave it with us? That device? Since the next time a storm comes, we won't be able to... Sorry. I can't. This device is the only thing that's keeping me from something dear to me. You thump your chest with your fist. Oh. All right. Lindef backs off defeatedly. Should we think about it? Dang it. You look around at the uncomprehending crowd. People have gone quiet as they listen to your conversation with Lindef. Think on it some more. Roderick, it's not that simple. All you do is sit there in my pocket. It's nothing to you. Whispers start running through the crowd. You hear snippets like insane and talking to himself. I can hand in this thing and get my shackles off. Do you understand how much that will change things? Do you understand how valuable it is to me? All the suffering I went through for this? Just look around. Again. Are these real people you see in front of you? You examine the people in the crowd. Some are whispering and watching your performance, but it seems as though everyone knows that something important is happening. Even the guards who practically cracked your skull earlier are standing off to the side and excitedly discussing something. Elderly men and women peer out from their windows, trying to see what's happening in the darkness. A mother leads her child home. The child trips over a cable sticking out of the sand, and his mother quickly helps him up. They're people. Fine. If another storm comes, flip the switch first, then press that button right there. I'm not sure how the rest of it works. Lindef, who seems to have accepted that you're a crazy person who talks to himself, suddenly beams with joy. He gives you a hug with his free arm, and you feel the warmth in his touch. Lindef looks out at the people in the crowd. They still don't understand how the Death Storm, this odd device, and the man with the paper face are connected. Thank you, he whispers, looking you in the eyes once more. All right, let's drop the sentiment. Time for me to pay what's due. Farewell. Well, it is what it is, I guess. I can't move. Oh, wait, that's why. Whoops. We're good. Hello. Is the order ready? No. And it won't be ready. Are you turning down the job? Yes. I've had enough. I won't put any more innocent people at risk. So it's people. Very well. What do you mean, very well? I mean, I made a decent bit of cash off of you. Besides, walkers like you usually break much sooner. So, you actually did quite well in comparison. You may not have finished your last job, but I think you've earned your freedom just the same. Huh? My shackles expert is on his way to you right now. Thanks. He'll be there in a few minutes, so... See you soon, Etienne. Yeah. You fall into the cold sand and your pursuers land nearby.
So you want to do this the hard way. It's so cold here. Where's Vince? He's waiting in the car just in case. Wait, Vince was on your side the whole time? Deal with him quickly and I'll get the book ready so we can go to the collector. Can you handle this? Hey, anybody want to help me? I just saved your city a minute ago. Come on. Your voice echoes through the empty square. It seems like everyone is in bed asleep already. Fine. Okay. They can drain ink. Well, let's do a stun. And then let's slash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right, we're gonna drain you, I guess. You shield. Use bread. Use slash on him because he dies. Okay. That's fine. We're now going to use this and we're going to slash you. All right, slash you and win. Slash you and win. Cool. Ha. Ha. Are you okay? Relatively. What book do they want to take you into? 1 second. They pick up the book that one of the things dropped and look at the black cover. The name's been erased. They said something about a collector. Is that your boss? My former boss. You open the pages and you open the book and flip through the pages. You want to go there? I have this idea. Well, if you're sure about it, let's jump on in. So we're jumping into another book from the book. Oof. Ooh, interesting. We look different here. Incomprehensible. What? Why? Everything's blurry. There's no color. We've gone too deep. We're inside a book inside a book. I can barely breathe. Me too. We need to find the collector as soon as we can, then get out of here. What's your face? Why? What's? We need to hurry. You notice some familiar looking briefcases. A tag is visible on one of them. Bookwalker, Rich A, Item X, Client Harmon Publishing. What are those? Briefcases for stolen items. I give the collector's order in briefcases like these. So there are objects from other books inside? Think there's something you could use in there? You open 2 of the briefcases in front of you at random. Examine the second one. A leather-bound book lies on a velvet cushion inside the briefcase. There's something written here. Al-Azif? Take it. Take the book out of the briefcase and instinctively clutch it to your chest. You could swear you feel its leather binding through your coat. Look, there's something else here. Next to the briefcase is a bag stuffed to the brim with a note attached that says, "To be sorted." Open the bag. Inside you find a folded up cloak, an opaque glass capsule, a small wand, and an open broom. An old broom. Let's examine the wand. The tag on the wand says polymorph wand. Transforms the target into an Ovis Ares. Ovis Ares. Sounds ominous. Just don't point it at yourself. Examine the broom. Broom trembles in your hands. You can feel it itching to take off. Looks like it's a flying broom. Examine the cloak. Try and unfold the cloak, but as soon as you slip a hand inside, the cloak disappears. So does your hand. Ah! Quiet. You carefully pull your hand out. It's invisible again, along with the cloak. Examine the capsule. On the capsule, you see a yellow triangle with a biohazard symbol inside. Not a great start. There's something written here. Fear toxin. Inhalation causes prolonged panic and hallucinations. Store in a dark location. Ooh, should we take it? Take everything.
You do everything. You're really kitted out. I hope I can use all this. Let's go find the collector. Yeah, it's just Harry Potter, which is in itself derivative of other things. The Necronomicon, the only book you would never want to jump into. Magic wand. What a magic wand. Okay. Wait. 3 walkers are standing around a table in the brightly lit room. They haven't noticed you yet. Dang, so this is where they handle the briefcases for the orders. What's the plan? Put on the invisibility cloak. You unfold the invisibility cloak and put it on over your clothes. Looks like it's working. What's next? Sneak past the room? You tiptoe past the room with the walkers in it. Better to avoid any more fighting than is absolutely necessary. Agreed. You see 2 walkers standing in the passageway. They seem to be guarding another set of boxes. They're discussing something quietly, completely unaware of your presence. I don't think you can squeeze past them. You should take off the cloak. It's only going to get in your way. Take off the cloak. Take off the cloak and throw it over your shoulder. The walkers haven't noticed you yet. What's our plan? Throw the toxin capsule? You wind up and throw the capsule of fear toxin at the walkers. It falls right between them and shatters. The men turn around sharply. Hey, stop! You see both men's eyes widen in horror. You're a monster! Help! Both men look around in terror, then jump over the railing into the darkness. Hope it's not too far down. Books. Stack of books, including the ones I've been in. Alright. The guards notice you from far away and block your path. What's that noise over there? Is there a problem? Use the wand. You take the wand out of your pocket and point it at the closest walker. Ovis Ares! A beam of blue energy bursts out of the wand and hits the walker in the chest. In the next instant, a sheep is standing where he just was. Oh, that's right. Ovis Ares is the scientific name for domestic sheep. I thought it was a spell. The other walkers have already dropped into a fighting stance, ready to attack. Ovis Ares! You point the wand at the closest enemy, but nothing happens. A large crack is now running through the crystal at the end of the wand. Bah! Useless piece of... The other walkers simultaneously drop into fighting stances. Okay. Wow, they were... Ooh, we have book, though. 3 damage to all, 60 ink. Alright, I guess we drain you. Let's eat bread. Then we're gonna take the... We can use book. We can slash. Okay. Eat bread. Slash. Okay. Eat apple. Drain. You. Slash. You're dead. Okay. Now, a little more manageable. Bread. Slash. You. That's unfortunate. Eat bread. Eat fresh. Drain you, I guess. Drain you. That kills you. Now we're up to max, so we can just do that. Okay. boss's hideout. Okay. All right. I give up. Just don't hit me.
Take off my shackles.
Yeah, there's a slight problem with that. My shackles expert took the day off today. His daughter's sick.
He's lying. I know.
How about I call you when he's available, okay? It'll only be a few days.
Do you think I'm an idiot?
Well, if you really want to know.
You promised me you'd take them off, so hold up your end of the deal.
But you didn't hold up your end.
I'll hold it up right now.
Calm down, you idiot. No one except the Riders Police can take them off. Do you really think my own men would be walking around in shackles if I could take them off? I would build a little empire stealing objects if I could do that, not this stinking warehouse.
Wait, I thought you had proof that he could do it. A friend told me about him. Wait, Vince told me about you. Then I found out he was one of your thugs. Was that all part of your plan?
Well, this thing that's happening now wasn't.
You're going to take off my shackles.
I don't know how,
but that's your problem now.
Or what? Are you going to kill me? A character? But you've turned into such a nice guy now, haven't you?
Let's find out right now just how much of a nice guy I am.
It doesn't quite inspire fear, to be honest. Let's finish this up quickly. I have things to do. Some important people will be here soon, and I'll be offloading a huge lot today.
You turn around and see a stack of containers through the open door.
Yes, that's right. You think I was just sitting here twiddling my thumbs? I'm about to close the deal of the century.
Those containers full of stolen items. Fit to burst. I can only imagine what will happen when all that floods the market. He glances briefly at a monitor where you can see henchmen running in your direction. You're right. It certainly is time for us to finish up here. Grab him by the essence. You push your hand deeper in, trying not to touch the collector's neck, but the very essence inside him. You feel a scrap of old paper. Your fingers run across the text written there in old ink many, many years ago.
Wait!
What?
I can call the shackles expert. Let's say tomorrow, okay? It's the only time frame I can give you. We'll get your shackles off and you'll be set. You can ride as much as you want.
His henchmen are almost here. Sorry. I'm not letting that happen to me again. You grab his paper with both hands and start pulling it towards you.
What are you thinking? Etienne?
Don't worry. I've done this before. Oh no. You see the clients slowly separating from the book's environment, becoming something foreign.
Oh, aren't his henchmen going to come for us?
They don't have a direct route to that book. Besides, they won't like what's waiting for them there. You keep pulling the paper. It gets more and more difficult to pull.
What's going on? Now is not the time to give up.
No, I'm not giving up. This is as hard as I can pull.
What now? They're right outside already.
Now we add another force. You bend your knees, ready to jump upwards. You push off the ground. You hear an unbelievably loud crunching sound, so loud that it feels like the whole world must be able to hear it. With a ringing sound, the paper in your hand separates itself from the book and flies upwards with you. I think I twisted my knee again.
What on earth was that? Where am I? What have you done?
You'll find out soon enough. The collector suddenly jumps at you and aims a gun at you. It's an antique decorated with a swirling pattern.
Take me back.
Hey, calm down. Just calm down.
Etienne?
Hand over the book. Now. Where's my book? I'm afraid nothing would come of it. Hey, don't joke around with him. That thing I just did? They'll hear it. Raiders, police. Nobody move. Hey, you. Drop the gun. Not another step or I shoot him. Boss, that's Leroy Roshan. The collector? What is going on here? Etienne, how are you mixed up in this?
Oh, hello, officer. Hold on. How did you recognize me? You came in for questioning in that same coat. I disguised my face, but I forgot to put on a different coat. I'm warning you. I won't surrender alive. He aims the gun at the police officers, then back at you. And hold back your little pet rider there. I see him. Smirking. He puts his hands up and looks at the officer, waiting for a signal. Well now, we'll come to an agreement, and everything will just be fine. Where's my book? I don't think we'll be coming to an agreement with you, thief. Quiet. No, we're going to make a deal, and I'm going to walk away. You're accused of stealing thousands of objects. Now that you're in our hands, you're not going anywhere. That's enough. Suddenly turning to you. This is all because of you, you jerk! The sound of a shot rings out. Etienne! You close your eyes. Dang it! You open your eyes and look down. The metal of Roderick's cage protects you from the bullet, but there's not much left of it now. You see a small, ragged scrap of paper inside. Derek, you moron, I told you to stop talking. Sorry, boss. Are you alright, Walker? Now it's your turn. Hands up. You look at the remains of paper in your hand. Don't make us use force. Cool it, he's just in shock. Etienne, it's best if you come with us now. We'll talk about all about this at the station, okay? Hold on. What's that in his hand? It's a character, not one from this book. Etienne, are you out of your mind? You're carrying around a stolen character, even in your current situation? Derek? I can't take an isolated character. Call for backup. You shove the officer. His head slams into Derek, who staggers backwards, eyes shut. Dang it! Jump out of the book. Oh boy. Oh, hello, goodbye. Excuse me. Shibbity-ho. Through the window. Welp. Leroy Roshan, also known as the Collector, was detained by the Writers' Police. He was later sentenced to execution by erasure. The entire network of writers who used his services to buy stolen items from books were also detained, and the criminals received 5 to 15 years. Etienne Quist was detained 5 minutes after his escape. The unknown stolen character was not found on him. "28 years later." Well, that's depressing. City. Well, I think this is his house. Take off your disguise. You run a hand over your face. All right. Now I'm ready. Carriage. Empty carriage. Front door. I like the model is the same, by the way. They didn't change the model. Bookshelf. Books are arranged neatly on the shelves. Study. Hello, man. Sir? How can I help you? My name is Etienne. You probably don't remember me. We worked together a long time ago. I can't seem to recall that. Are you sure you're in the right place? I'm sure. I'd even say we were partners. I just wanted to see how you're feeling. I do believe I'm quite alright. Should I be worried about something? Do you remember your name? Of course. And where you live? Baker Street. Have we been traveling with Sherlock Holmes this entire time? That's good then. I had to make a few changes because of your injuries. Injuries, sir? Yes, although it seems everything worked out. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm back. Oh, we were with Watson. Watson? He nods to the man by the window. Holmes? And you, sir? I'm on my way out. Someone you know, Watson? I'm not sure. Are you quite certain you're all right, sir? Yes. My apologies again for disturbing you. Would you like some tea, sir? Well, time to head back. Glad you're doing well, friend. Oh, that's the little page. You think it worked? All right. Well, Roderick, it's time for me to figure my own stuff out. I had to revisit so many books before I found the right one. I can't like zoom in and see other books you tried. Etienne Quist, congratulations on your return to the ranks of the writing profession. Molrock Publishing Agency has confirmed that your 28-year sentence has been fully served. You may visit the Central Writers Police Department to have your shackles removed. Please find a sheet attached with detailed information on how sentence time served was calculated. Final calculations of time served are below. Initial sentence, extraction of the character Amanda Mitchell, 30 years. Assistance in capturing a particularly dangerous criminal, -3 years. Fleeing from a police officer, +2 years. Willingly turning himself into police, -1 year. Total time to be served, 28 years. And that's it. That is it. Oh. So I guess he's gonna try to see if he can still write. I cannot believe we were just with flipping John Watson this entire time. Huh. Huh. That is interesting. Interesting game. Now, I wasn't like a huge fan of the last section, but a lot of the other ones were really good. That ending was something. Yeah, it was something. It was something. I'm curious, I guess, what happens if you like don't give the device back. Then that was a suffering game with a very unsatisfactory ending since he had to serve the sentence anyway. Yeah. So, but I mean, it's because we became a better person. We became a better person at the end of the day. We're probably gonna check some stuff out here in a second once we get through these credits, which I'm sure will be faster than Prince of Persia. Yay, QA testers. I only encountered like one minor bug in this game. Good job, y'all. Good job. So yeah, no, I think all the sections were really good up until the last section. The train and the storm section was just kind of it wasn't nearly, I think, as good as the rest of them, unfortunately, which is kind of a bummer. But the other ones were quite good. Yeah, the train was kind of meh. But like the Excalibur section was good. What are the other ones? The clock one was pretty good. The one we started with today. Thor's hammer with the robots was good. The first one with the alchemist was good. Yeah, it was good. Not my favorite game ever, but it was good. Now, yeah, we can go back to any one of these. We haven't read these yet. In a dark odyssey through the galaxy, religious fanatics and their ruthless AI, the Navigator, seek the worthy one to lift the legendary Excalibur. Ilana von Barlow's gripping tale delves into the depths of faith and the complex relationship between humanity and its chronicles. Timeless Mansion. A chilling tale of a serial killer clockmaker and his ever-evolving mansion of hidden prisons unfolds as the narrative shifts through time, creating an almost disjointed experience. The main character feels somewhat out of place, leaving readers with a mixed feeling about the overall cohesion of the story. And then The Heart of Sand. In a desert world traversed by trains and ravaged by supernatural storms, a haven city remains untouched until the death of the old meteorologist threatens the delicate balance. This captivating story showcases the strength of human survival and compassion in a harsh, unwelcoming world. Oh, look, a decently timed credits scene. Yeah. So I wonder what happens if you just click start book. Oh, existing save data will be overwritten. Interesting. Okay. I feel like the train book had a lot more potential than I used. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, it didn't really do that much. I don't know. Also, like, that was an actual criticism in game 2. Yeah. That is true. That is true. Yeah, and like the fighting in this game just overall wasn't super great. Just because it's not that kind of game, and I get it. It's supposed to be more of just like a story-driven game, but I'd almost rather have just not had it at all. Or figure out a way to do it better. Maybe make it like a verbal sparring section kind of thing. I don't know. The battle seemed a little clunky. That's because they were. With that, we are going to go ahead and quit this game. Turn the music on. Go to here, and I'm going to bring up Whiplash, Mad Libs. Yeah, we battle with words. Yeah, like that. I think something like that would have been really cool. Oh, Indivisible is on here now? Oh. Interesting. This is a really cool game, actually. I don't know if you can hear that. Like, I heard some positive and negative. Oh, it's coming through here. Never mind. I think it's on system. Yeah. Here, here's what we can do. We gotta bring up Beacon. Xbox PC app, go through game. All right, let's try this again. Yeah, there we go. You should be able to hear that now. Although game audio is not doing this. So this is like kind of like an RPG. Sort of. It's kind of confusing, but you also have like stands. It's also kind of like a fighting game. It's really weird. I don't know if I want to play this on stream or something, but I might want to just try this out one day. This might be an off-stream game just to try. But yeah, I've heard very mixed things about this game. And apparently it was also in like development for a long time. But yeah, this came out, I want to say like 5 or 6 years ago. Maybe not quite that. Yeah. Yeah, I think like this was one of like, not the first Kickstarter games, but this was like an early Kickstarter game. So, like it looked like the art still looks really good. I don't know, maybe. Anyway, back to our actual game here. So I know we didn't get all the achievements, but I know like some of them are like ones where you have to do one way or another. What ones did we not get? Take Alchemist Potion, find robots hidden treasure. Yeah, we didn't do that. Avoid all fights in factory. Did not do that. Save the computer science teacher after deceiving him. No, we just helped him out. Shoot from the turret. We did not shoot from the turret. We just deactivated it. Find all the clockmaker's letters. Ooh, I guess there was one or two more we didn't find. Defeat both cops without taking any damage. We did one without taking damage. We did not do both. Complete book 7 without using any artifacts. Oh, interesting. Maybe you just have to like fight everybody then. Oh, that would be. I wouldn't have wanted to do that. Use every artifact from book 7. Ooh, that we could have maybe done though. Write in your story. Use ink and dialogue 20 times. Interesting that we didn't do that 20. It's called Oh Sir. I'll look that up in a second. Block 50 damage. Definitely didn't do that. Win all existing fights. Interesting. So there's fights we didn't do. Although probably there was fights in that last chapter we didn't do. Return keys to the neighbor. Oh, whoops. Yeah, we could have done that. Oopsies. Oopsies. Oh, well. All right. Let's see. So we'll close that. Bring up our browser window here. Let's see. What are we doing here? So you want to look up Oh Sir. The Insult Simulator on Steam. What is this? Verbally assault. Oh. Interesting. You wear secondhand clothes and donated organs for your husband and are rude. Oh my god. Yeah, I know. I haven't muted Cosmic. I haven't muted. Don't worry about it. I didn't feel like keep switching stuff. So I'm just. So I think you can kind of tell what's going on. But I appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know. So this is hilarious because this reminds me of there is an Aqua Teen Hunger Force episode where Meatwad plays a game called Insult Master. And it's literally like an 8-bit version of what's happening right here. That is hilarious. You dumb, this is my wristwatch. Classic burn. That was a really good episode. It's a really dark episode, but it's really good. Okay. The Bookwalker. Last thing we're gonna check out here. Bookwalker. Oh, look at this. The Bookwalker Book Club is a subscription service that sends you books. There you go, Bookwalker. Actual thing. That's your one mention on this stream. Next one you gotta pay for. Let's see, Bookwalker walkthrough maybe. Maybe on Steam there's a guide here. Let's see. Is there just like a thing that tells you story or lore? Nope, these are just YouTube videos about it. Walkthroughs and achievements. So I'm guessing either way you have to go through book 7. I don't know what it changes though. Interesting. Secrets, maybe? No, it's just this. Just keep bringing me back to this one.
Welcome.
Oh god, no. All right. Anyway. Okay. Well, I guess we're just not gonna have any answers for this unless there's a different website that's better. I figured Steam would be the best place to look at this. Anything on IGN? Yeah. Reviews, playlists, guides. No, there's not a guide for this game, so yeah, there's probably not really anything for this. Ooh, apparently there was game-breaking bugs. Whew. Oh, glad we didn't run into any game-breaking bugs. QA testers, where are you at? They were in the credits. I guess they did them at the end. So remember, here's the thing about QA testers, guys. Here's the thing to remember about QA testing. Just because they write down a bug and hand it to their superiors or their managers or whoever, in no way guarantees that bug will ever get fixed. It's just, yeah. I know you weren't saying it like that, but just I like to remind people, our beloved QA testers, they can only do so much, right, Bethesda? Is there multiple endings? Hey, choices can lead to different outcome during the playthrough, but overall ending only one is intended. They can only play the same section of the game so many times. Exactly. References to I guess they have this interesting. Some leftover questions. Who is the dead Bookwalker you find in the Who Cares? Why was he carrying Watson around in a cage? Where did he get a cage made out of fourth wall? Why is it that ink-eating spiders only show up in the very first book? That's a great question, and something I also wondered. Kind of feels like your choices don't mean anything if it's one ending and outcome. Yeah, I was kind of thinking about that too. Third, a minor thing, but if objects from a book inside vanish after a few minutes, why does money need to be misspelled? Good question. Fourth, why did Watson freak out so much when the wand got snapped? It's not really explained. The implication is that it was going to cause an apocalypse within the book, but it's not really expanded upon at all. Also, nothing within the book mentions wands having an effect when broken, only when invoked. Also, it seemed like in that section, like Watson said something at a point where he was like, yeah, you don't want to be around when the wall breaks. So like, it seems like the kid just sped up whatever was going to happen. But I don't know. Why is it such a heinous crime to turn a book character into a real person? I can understand why it is a crime. Why such a major one when the character is relatively innocuous? Like, sure, if you brought out a serial killer or a mad scientist, I can understand. But Etienne brought out a peaceful minor noblewoman. Because laws are laws. More of a point and click than anything. Do not raise the pickaxe over your head. What? This game suggests that is how you use the tool. It is not safe. You could easily impale yourself with one end. Pickaxes do not need that much force. That's a good call. I can see how if you swung it like this, you could just stab yourself in the back with it. I don't remember hitting that it was Watson at any time. No, there's literally no hint to it being Watson. Literally zero hints. Unless Roderick is some deep piece of Sherlock Holmes lore, there is zero hint that I could tell that it's John Watson. Literally none. Maybe it's his middle name. Maybe. I don't know. I loved it. Yeah, it was free. Anything else? What books does this game use? It clearly references The Alchemist. Sure. Norse mythology, King Arthur, Sherlock Holmes were the others. We made them up ourselves. Okay. They had Watson using his government name and no one knew. Please explain this and add a disable. What is the point of adding a pre-made menu screen? That is a great point. So for those of you who don't know, because you've never seen me actually like boot up the game, it takes you first to a screen and it says press any key, and you have to press a key like 5 times for it to then get to the next screen, which is the main menu. And it's like, we don't need to do that anymore. We don't. People were saying earlier it used to be an old troubleshooting tactic. Agreed. It's not 1994 anymore. We don't need to do that. My super minor thing, but we don't need to do that anymore. Apparently the skill upgrades are random. That had to have been changed because they just go in order in this one, unless we just got lucky, I guess. Okay. That person's just unhinged and probably an NPC. Okay. I think that's about all we're gonna get. 132 bug reports. Oof. Yeah. All right. I think we're good. So I think with that, let's go to chatting screen. All right. So I think that's gonna do it. So yeah, like we'll go through final thoughts here too. The Watson letters, the hunting of Roderick Usher is all I can find. Interesting. What is the haunting of Roderick Usher? Is that so that's a non-canon Holmes book? Just want everybody to know that my search engine, I have gotten to the haunting of Rodder, and the first thing it's trying to complete to is the haunting of Roddy Piper. Whatever that is. Weirdest WWF episode ever. Roderick Usher. So Roderick Usher is from The Haunting of Bly Manor. This is really weird. This is a really weird rabbit hole. Anyway. So game. I need a little bit there. Good, I think is what I would say about this. Anyway, it makes no sense. Yeah. Good. Where would I put this on a tier list? I don't know. I'd really have to think about it. Starts off strong, does build up an interesting world. It is interesting that they build up how much they build up a lot through the game, how like awful the idea is of actually serving out that long of a sentence, and then he does it anyway, which is really weird. Like it's really weird. You have about 10 months to figure it out. True. We have literally well, actually we might have literally 10 months. I I don't know what. Let's quickly fly through the calendar here. December. So the 29th of December is a Sunday, which means Monday is the 30th. So mark your calendars now, everyone, for Monday, December 30th, when you'll figure out where does this game fit on the 2024 tier list. So yes, 10 months and 11 minutes, give or take. Yeah, this game had a lot of promise, and then it just kind of ran out of steam, I felt, at the end. Again, I think stories 1 through 5 all had their strengths and like some minor weaknesses. Again, the fighting was a consistent weakness throughout. Story 6 was just kind of meh, like really meh. And it started off really strong too, where you're just in a train car and there's just like a dead skeleton right there. Like that was pretty cool. And the idea of like death storms, like there was definitely something there, but once you get into town, it's just kind of like not really much going on. So yeah, it's and for there to only be one ending, like it really should be based, like that means it doesn't matter whether you take the entire potion from the alchemist or give him half. It doesn't matter if you help the robots. It doesn't matter if you leave the weather device at the end, I guess. None of it matters, which kind of sucks, TBH. So yeah, I would say that's going to be really interesting in how we grade it, because so much of it was, besides the fighting, good, but it just fails. It's like they took every bad lesson from a Telltale game and threw it in. So yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm not upset we played this. This is certainly no Last Case of Benedict Fox. It was like they ran out of ideas. Yeah, it's like they built up like this really cool idea in this really cool world of like jumping into books, and then just didn't know how to end it. The game you loved, I do not love that game. It was like the trainer team. It's almost like you could say this was certainly no Infinity Train, which is good because at least HBO Max can't cancel it then. Anyway, I'm still mad about that. Always going to be mad. So yeah, still glad we played it, and it was free on Game Pass. I would recommend, if you weren't really paying attention and just like caught like little bits and pieces, I would absolutely recommend, if you have Game Pass, go and give it a shot. Even the first book, and see how you're kind of vibing with it. And then maybe just like get to book 5 and be like, all right, I'm good. Good enough. So I think it definitely tries to do some interesting stuff. It has some cool moments. Just doesn't finish very well. Yeah, very cool concept. Very cool concept that just doesn't get paid off very well at the end. So yes, as Mamad Cosmic is putting in the chat, our schedule should be good and regular going forward here. We will be back this Saturday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. We will be playing another short game, I believe, potentially a one-shotter. In fact, actually, if I can pull it up here real quick, I believe How Long to Beat has it at 3 hours. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, 2 for the main plus extras 3, completionist, which we would never be, is 4. So yeah, that's probably going to be a one shot.
So we'll do that. And then next Monday, I believe we'll be starting our next longer game, which I'm excited about. So make sure you stop. You 100%ing something? I would never. I mean, to be fair, we're not 100%ing Bookwalkers, so. I'm still waiting for someone to eventually come in and be like, you don't get 100% of the achievements. Are you really 100%ing the game? Just waiting for it. And mods, when that happens, safety's off. Just safety. Just take the safety off. and do what you need to do. Never do that again. I'm proving a point. We punched them. Less violent than I thought. And of course, we have to talk about our socials, which you can see in the chat. You can also see them right back here on this very real sign. Hybrid Let's Play 1 on Twitter, Hybrid Let's Play on Instagram, and at Hybrid Let's Play on YouTube. If you're just coming in here at the end and you want to see how we got to this point in Bookwalkers, see the better parts of Bookwalkers, you can go check it out on our YouTube page. All our VODs are up there. One day I will do the backing. One day. But of course, we do have to thank our very own Midnight 49 for the sign and Cosmic for her cosmic rays that light this thing up right here. Okay, so of course, join the Discord, the Cosmic Space, and yeah, still fun. I had a lot of fun. I enjoy games that I get to do a lot of voices for, even if like some of them do a number on my throat. I actually, Cosmic, are you upstairs or are you downstairs? You're probably upstairs, aren't you? You're probably upstairs, aren't you? You're downstairs? Oh yeah, we do have lozenges. I was gonna say if you wanted to make me some tea with honey. Come on, I'm dancing for it. We have lost. With that, thank you everyone for coming out to the stream tonight. Whether you're here for 5 minutes, the entire stream, you're lurking, you're chatting it up, and hey, if you're catching this on demand, come on out to a live stream. You too can make me slam my head on this very nice wooden desk that was definitely not built by me. Thanks to whoever did. Find out if I got tea. Yes, come back this Saturday, 8:30 p.m. Find out if I got my tea or not. The tea about the tea, okay? So yeah, come on back out for that. We'd love to have you here. We're a fun group that just relentlessly makes fun of me, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So with that, we're gonna wrap it up for tonight. Again, thank you all for coming out tonight. Until I see you in the next stream, please stay safe, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. I am Hybrid for Hybrid Let's Play. Until I catch you in the next stream, take control, take care.